The sound of the final buzzer means it's hangover time. So grab a drink and join your host, Alphonse Sidney, for a Miami Heat Beat post-game show.
It's a win! We got a fucking win! Oh my God, these are so much more fun when the Miami Heat wins the game. All right, tonight we have the Heat winning over the Sacramento Kings, 105-104. The return of Jimmy Butler. Yes, there were some frustrating things about this game, but what I do want to say is that the Sacramento Kings have been on like a 5-game winning streak. They just been bull rushing the entire Eastern Conference. So this was a good win. All right. After losing 5 straight, there are no bad wins. All right. So what I saw tonight is I saw the Heat. I saw semblances of the Heat team that we've been waiting to see all season long. Guys in their right places. Kelly Olynyk coming off the bench. At least in the first half. We saw a little KZ Okpala. I had fun with that. But we saw guys playing their roles, right? And we saw Jimmy put his head down and get to the basket repeatedly and get to the free throw line, something that nobody else on the Heat has been able to do this whole season. So, there are things to be truly excited about. It's Saturday night. We're playing the Drip Drop drinking game. So if you guys don't know the Drip Drop drinking game, every subscription, every bit donation, at least 100 bits. Don't give us 1 bit. That's like 1 cent. I have standards, all right? I'm not getting drunk off of penny fucking donations. So 100 bit donations, subscriptions, gifted subscriptions. We're taking shots all night. It's Saturday night, and we're having a good time. And bring me out, Brass, because we legitimately, the reason we're doing this tonight is because we have our good friend Chris Cote from the Lebatard Show. We have a certified pirate, not the Somali variety, like a legit American pirate, Chris Cote. Chris Cote, what are you drinking tonight?
Tequila. I mean,
you're just
won,
drinking,
right?
I need to understand this. You're just drinking tequila straight.
Well, it's an expensive tequila, so it's not generally something you like. It's a sipping tequila. Yes, tequila straight. That's right.
Okay, so I just wanted to make sure that you're in it.
I mean, I could just take a sip, right? I got to take a shot every time.
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. I mean, I might need to get something a little lighter.
Listen, he's coming direct from a pirate ship. You drink that shit straight, man.
I was expecting rum, like Pirates of the Caribbean. Maybe I watched that movie too many times. But no, I'm excited to have you here. Chris reached out to me and was like, yo, I want to get fucked up with you guys. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, well, we have a show Tuesday night. He's like, motherfucker, I have a job. And I'm like,
okay. We got the show for you.
He was like, Saturday night.
I think you said you wanted to get me a good game. And I was like, I want to come on the weekend. I don't care what the game is. I'll come for a game.
Who cares? And we got a good game for you.
Hell yeah.
And then immediately after you said you wanted to come on and get fucked up, I was like, Moose, I need you Saturday night. We're playing Drip Drop drinking game. So before I get to you, Moose, because I know what you're going to do, the second I get to you, Tiff Meeks, my right hand, what are you drinking tonight?
Well, I'm already on deck. I got the Tito's with the Bud Light Chaser.
Oh, my. Okay. All right.
Solid.
That is solid. We clowned you for the Bud Light last time, but if you got Tito's with it, you just can't drink only Bud Light on Hangover Time. Like that, you're giving Solana vibes. But if it's Tito's and Bud Light, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm going to Moose last. I'm going
Excellent
to you
chaser.
next, Brass. What are you drinking? Oh, by the way, I'm drinking vodka, and I actually put some because I got so much free Monster. I don't know if you guys saw it on Twitter. I saw a fan of Light Skin Opinion sent me 4 cases of Monster Energy drink. That's 24 each case times 4. You do the math. Way too much fucking Monster. So I mixed some with some vodka, and I got 1800 tequila right here, and I'm ready for the whole night. So we're ready to go. Brass, what are you drinking?
I got the Bacardi Ocho tonight.
Okay.
Back with the Bacardi.
Is that like ESPN the Ocho?
It's like better.
Tastes better.
Franky, we at halftime we saw you go to the liquor store.
Yep, and my dog Siobhan told me I got a double fist because she's not here tonight. So I did the Buchanan's. I got it backwards. And then I got some wine to chase it.
What kind of wine?
Cabernet. This is gonna be a rough night for me.
That sounds disgusting.
It does. I'm so ready to get fucked up with Chris Cote.
So, Curtis,
some red wine.
Curtis Herro says, "Alf, can we send you liquor and or drugs?" Yes, you can.
Please send me drugs. I need drugs. I haven't found a good plug in Texas yet.
I don't do drugs, but all the liquor you want, and if you want the USPS to get on your ass, send drugs through the mail. Go ahead. So last but not least, we got my dog Moose. What time is it, Moose?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Saturday night, so you know what we're here to do. We're here to celebrate the hit and get fucked up. It is Drip Drop.
Drip Drop.
All right.
Oh, this is going to be a long night.
Oh, God.
We got the graphic, too. I am ready, people. Let's do this.
Okay. All right, so let's actually talk about this game for a little bit until we get too drunk to not remember what happened. Jimmy
Butler's back, bro. That's the story.
Yeah, go ahead, Cody.
It's your show, but I'm jumping in. I mean, that's the story, right? Jimmy Butler's back, and it felt good. He was yelling at people. He was yelling at Duncan Robinson. He was yelling at the refs. Like, it's just good to have him back. That's it.
He was yelling at the Kings bench.
Yep.
Did you guys see that part where Riz McGiz pointed this out on Twitter? Somebody on the Kings bench was like, "Damn, how many free throws is it?" And then Jimmy's at the line like 10, bang, and hits the free throw. Like, come on, yo, we missed that swag. Tiffany, Vincent, and Struce, they don't have that swag.
Listen, Jimmy is who we thought he was.
Okay.
And listen, he came in and he played Captain Save-A-Ho.
You can say that. I can't.
Yes. Yeah. But it's excellent analysis.
Franky, Jimmy Butler, 30 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 block, and most importantly, and I'm going to call this out, 0 turnovers, because our star players have been coughing up the ball all season long. And if you saw Bam Adebayo in crunch time, I was losing my fucking mind with him. 3 turnovers in crunch time, a goaltend. I was shitting on him all the way until he blocked that last shot. So once again, Bam is reading my timeline during games. Franky, your thoughts on Jimmy Butler coming back after reportedly having COVID, reportedly losing 12 pounds in a week. You know, I've been looking for that diet forever. If you guys, Cody, you're with me. If you guys watch Light Skin Opinions, I need that 12-pound in a week diet. Because after you do the chest up, it's a shit show below. Franky, your thoughts on Jimmy tonight?
Just a go-to scorer, somebody who can get downhill, can create for other players. Just like you said, 8 assists, no turnovers. When you needed a bucket, he got it. He got it going aggressively. Even though we were down in the first half on that, of course, shot, Jimmy got it going aggressively, got us easy baskets, got us able to set the defense, and got everybody involved at the same time. 14 of 16 from the free throw line, which Jimmy gets a lot of free throws, but he usually doesn't get 16. He came out with an aggressive mentality, and that's what we need. We need him or Bam to come out aggressively every game, and you got that and more from him today.
And Moose, I'm gonna go to you. I don't know if you want to talk about Jimmy, but I also thought Tyler Drip Drop had a good game.
Listen, you know I'm always here for a little bit of drip drop.
Oh shit!
So that's how.
Wait,
it works.
whose turn is it now? Cody.
So he says that, and then we drink. That's
I guess we'll all do it this time.
The rules are pretty simple.
We get that thing every time.
The rules are pretty convoluted.
That's awesome.
That's the problem.
I'll drink.
Brass, have we got any subs yet?
Yeah, we have.
Do we have subs?
Okay, I'm gonna wait on that.
Oh shit! I'm not even paying attention. So where are we at on the subs tonight?
I mean, after this week, fuck Publix. Like this is this is where you got to get your subs here. I don't know. We had a hype train going. We're at 350% of our hype train, whatever the hell that is.
I don't
I
understand.
don't know what that is.
I still need to learn this. Yeah.
Is that a stock I'm
We
supposed
got
to
a
invest
lot.
in?
I need
Hold
Brian
steady.
to explain what the hell this means, but that's a lot.
But does that mean we got what? How many subs
All
have
right.
we gotten?
I got you. We got Eric the Great gifted 5 subs right off the rip.
Eric the Great. Shout
So
out
we're
to
only
you.
at 2 shots. I think Moose, you're just gonna have to yell drip drop repeatedly, and we'll go around the horn.
Renata
I mean, that's
Theodora
what I'm here
subbed.
for.
So hit us with one more drip drop, and that's Cody's
Everybody
turn.
take, and then we'll go.
All right,
Hit
so we'll
us
start
with
going
it.
around then.
Yeah.
So
hit
for the
us with it,
pirate
Moose.
up top, we're gonna hit you with a drip drop.
Before this shot, can I say that the Heat are going to win 7 in a row?
I love it. I love it.
Well, I
What
don't
does that
think you
mean?
have any guts because I called 8 in a row.
Oh, damn. So you got them winning at Utah. That Utah game, I was like, that's where I'm going to stop it.
I mean, the fans are so tired after they stormed the Capitol.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll be in it that night.
Tired
so I'm
legs.
not really worried. Tired legs. I mean, and a lot of them have probably been arrested and charged with felonies. Cody, have you guys on the Lebatard Show been getting a lot of KZ stuff? Because KZ played 7 minutes tonight. He was a minus 14. I don't know how you do that in 7 minutes. It's hard. 2 personal fouls and zeros across the board with everything else. Do you feel like is the KZ shit overrated?
I don't know, man. I don't really, to be honest with you, I don't really, my opinion is not really formed on him yet. I was thinking during this game tonight, like, who is going to be the power forward or like the 4 on this team in the playoffs? Like, I know they're using Precious a lot. He's like just testing things out early on in this season. But like, I think it might be Kelly Olynyk, right? In the playoffs, if the finals started tomorrow. So it's interesting to me. Like, I don't think Precious or KZ done anything that makes you think that they're going to get valuable minutes in the playoffs? I don't know yet. I'm not sold on either of them in terms of Spo trusting them in the playoffs the way he did like Tyler last year.
I'm
pretty high on Precious. Precious.
I know Precious is like, I'm with you. Precious has been impressive, but I could also see that coming away a little bit when the playoffs start and it gets serious.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like for spacing purposes, Kelly should start. And Kelly 3 for 8 from 3-point land tonight. A team leading plus 14, had 11 points. The thing is, Kelly looks a lot better when it's Jimmy and Bam out there, Tiff.
Right.
Yeah, he does. He does.
First of all, before we go to Tiff, Moose.
I'm ready, man. Hit you with a drip drop. We got
this one's mine. I'm taking this one.
I tell you, Brian, our Twitter guy, our Twitch guy.
All right, come on. Me and Cody
guy says we got like 20. We have at least like 25.
I was gonna say it's hard to keep up. I can't read all of them.
We're gonna use those as a transition from guest to guest. So Cody already took his. I got mine.
I'm just sipping, so I'm gonna try to take one every single time, and then like if I slow down about a half hour, then
that's the spirit.
We're just trying to get you to start slurring because I drink way too much this game. I'm just gonna let you guys know that right now.
Listen,
this thing is going off the rails at 22 minutes. I'm telling you right now.
Let's go.
I want it on the show just to see how many shots it'll take to get a Naked Chris segment. Is that exclusive to Lebatard Show? Or I don't know.
I mean,
I'm
Matthew
gonna hit
Stafford.
you with one more drip drop.
Matthew Stafford
you,
just got
Tiff.
traded, so I don't know. Maybe I'll take the shirt off.
That's something to celebrate.
I'm sorry for bringing that up. I know this is a basketball show.
Oh no,
it's fine.
We started off a show talking about the Jacksonville Jaguars' new hire because we did not want to talk about another Heat loss. So we've done it before. Tiff, Kelly Olynyk started the second half. He looks a lot better when you have a real starting lineup.
He needs them.
Yeah.
Because they take the pressure off of him.
Yes.
His defense isn't great. His rebounding isn't great. But Bam and Jimmy cover up those deficiencies. But when he's out there with Gabe, Nunn, what do you expect?
Everyone looks bad. Honestly, I think I would show out in a lineup with Vincent and Nunn. They'd be like, damn, I can ball a little bit. You know what I mean? At least he out here boxing out, using that body.
He's got that hustle. Man.
I'm telling you, I would have laid Kyle Guy on his ass.
Alf would 100% get a rebound over Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Was none hurt tonight, or was he just he didn't play?
He didn't get the symbol. They didn't put up the symbol. He didn't get in.
Wow.
Wait, what's it?
Spo's listening to the show. Nice.
He didn't get the symbol.
Wait, I don't understand. What does Brass? Can you show us what the symbol means?
What?
The bat symbol for.
That's.
How much have you been drinking, Brass?
No. I'm good. I don't feel comfortable throwing this up on my own. I need Tiff to.
No, but Tiff said it first.
He needs the proper introduction. Yeah.
It feels so racist.
It's so bad with his mouth open.
It took Alf like
I don't know what I'm looking at.
It took Alf like 3 or 4 shows to know that's like, that's actually Kendrick Nunn.
Kendrick Nunn as Batman.
It's Kendrick Nunn in a Batman outfit, but it also looks like a 70s Looney Tunes cartoon. But the only person that can call for it is Tiffany, because anyone else does it is racist. Speaking of which, Franky, before I get to you, I want to ask you guys. I have a sponsorship opportunity with a local dark liquor distributor, and I don't know how I feel about this because based on it's based off another ad. It's based off a Jerry Rice Popeye's chicken ad.
Do you want to see the context? Do you want to see?
Yeah, I don't know how I feel. Go ahead.
Well, this is the original, the Jerry Rice one. So that's the original one.
Yeah, and that it makes me feel away.
I think we all feel the same way about that one. So you want here? So this is what Alf's got going on.
That is great.
I mean, I don't know how to feel about that.
I mean, it seems like an easy way to drink.
I don't feel like it's quite as racist, but I just feel like what it's based upon, I shouldn't be a party to that. Franky, your thoughts?
I think you got to take it. I love your segue though. Speaking before I get to the racism, Franky.
Yeah,
very big racism.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I just wanted to get to that Photoshop because I love it, and then I wanted to throw it to like the second whitest guy on the panel.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Cody, what do you think of that ad?
Man, I'm just gonna sit this out. You guys keep it going.
It's a heady play. It's a radio vet right there.
I've been told to use good judgment in these settings when I'm drinking, so I'm just going to sit this one out.
It's racist adjacent.
Yeah, that picture isn't racist, but like Jerry Rice having a chicken eating helmet, it's super racist. It's like when Mary J. Blige danced to a chicken commercial. Like it just like I can't believe he agreed to that because that's not a Photoshop. He really wore that fucking helmet. Like, how
much did he make for that? You think? How much did he get paid?
It can't be enough.
Not enough.
It was probably a lot because they pitched that helmet and he's like, you're gonna have to throw a couple more zeros on that if I'm wearing that.
He lost his soul when he put that helmet on.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. We've heard things about Jerry Rice before.
And CTE have you doing some wild shit. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Anyway, back to the game. Like I love how I derail these. Franky. Wait,
we got to do some more shots.
I was about to say, before I go to Franky, drip drop it, because Franky needs to take a shot. There we go.
I already got it set up, so.
I'll do one too. Fuck it.
Man, I had the Lakers -2, and they just won by 1, so I'm not really happy right now.
I'm never happy when
hit a drip drop for Cody for the
one time for that one. Drip drop. Nice.
Drip drop for the gambling losses. Oh my God, guys, keep sending the subs in.
Hell yeah.
Franky, we saw Casey Okpala out there with the legit starting lineup.
Yeah.
He still does not look like a NBA player. Is it back to Kelly? Like what's the answer there?
Well, first of all, I want to give him a shout out to him for doing the Miami Heat culture thing of having a wide open layup and passing it out for a 3 in the first quarter. And I was like, man, now he's really established.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to have one of those before we can get you into the culture. But yeah, he's just still looks lost. Doesn't look confident, like he knows what he's doing or what his role is or what he's supposed to do. Defensively, he's made strides, especially on the ball. Like he's one of the few guys you're comfortable putting him on Kevin Durant, James Harden, De'Aaron Fox, and you're confident that he can hold his own in isolation. But when you throw in pick and roll coverage, off ball help, he still gets lost and stuff. He's one of the guys that a G League season would have really helped him.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, We're still searching for an answer.
How many fucking G League seasons does he need?
Right.
He only had half a season last year. He was hurt.
Okay, there's nothing in the G League that tells you to fucking take a layup instead of passing out to Andre Iguodala for a
Jimmy
three.
does that too, man. Come on.
Everybody does that.
Everybody on the Heat does it.
Moose, hit us with a drip drop real quick because it's your turn to take a shot.
Oh,
I'm
really?
not taking another shot.
I hit myself with a drip drop.
Drip drop.
But can we talk about the play of the night? Kelly Olynyk stripping Whiteside multiple times.
Oh, you know what?
Yes.
You are fucking right. You are right, Moose. Get into Kelly stripping. Yeah, go ahead.
My favorite
Kelly
one
stripping.
was
Kelly stripping.
yeah, that's a whole other conversation that we can have in a couple of minutes. But
That ponytail
Bam.
could work for him. Just saying.
No
There you
headband
go.
though.
I could see it.
headband would be a good place to hold the Bills, though. Just think about it. How do you play? I was going to say, thank you.
You're on
Thank
fire, Moose.
I
You're
know.
on
I know.
fucking fire.
Keep up while I hit you with a drip drop.
I'm doing one off that.
So you guys literally in like an hour, you guys do like 12 shots, more than that. Like,
Yeah, it's not good for anybody. That's why we say
got
this for
bills
the
to
weekend.
pay.
you guys are all sipping like me, right? Like nobody's taking 15 shots in an hour. Like you're.
No,
I
we're
tried that
taking
last
shots.
time. I tried that last time with the Rocks tequila that he just came out with. Drank half the bottle and left halfway through the show because I couldn't anymore.
I remember Solana threw up Clamato beer one night.
Oh God!
We were all legitimately concerned for him that night, though. That was fun.
I wasn't. Good for him. Because he tried. Because you know why I wasn't concerned for him?
No.
Because he bought that fucking tall boy Clamato beer and he thought it was just going to be a joke and pretend to drink it. We made him put that shit in a clear glass and drink that shit. And he almost threw up on himself. Good for him. You don't fuck around with the Hangover Time fans. Bunch of alcoholics, and we band together on this shit. I'm sorry, Moose. Go ahead with your favorite plays of the night.
Well, I was going to say, there was a play there where Kelly knocked it out, Bam got it back, and then he drove down there and hit him with a Euro step to finish. That, for me, was the epitome of, like, why we got rid of Whiteside and we're just waiting for Bam. Because that's something right there that just Whiteside's never going to be able to do. It's just not in him to have, first of all, that athleticism, that type of drive and intensity. He doesn't play the same way as Bam, and you saw it in those types of plays tonight. It was so refreshing, especially going into it when all you're hearing is that Whiteside was like this mentor to everyone. Like, when the hell did that ever happen?
Well, and not only that, but every time Bam blocked a shot, which I think was only twice tonight, it was like he cured cancer. It was like this huge earth-shattering. It's like, okay, you're tall. Like, good job.
So
I'm not impressed, man.
Hassan played 20 minutes, had 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 blocks, and a steal. No assists, of course.
Wait a minute. So no part of anybody missed Hassan Whiteside after seeing him tonight.
No.
Come on. He's
Only
dunking the ball. No, he's dunking the ball like up, down 10 points, and still like bringing the whole net down. Like I missed that. Come on.
And then slapping the backboard
We
like
talked
he's
about
doing
this
something.
last time, how this team doesn't have any knuckleheads that we can laugh at. I saw that tonight, and I was like, I missed that. I'd like if that was like my 10th guy off the bench right now.
I mean, come on. We can laugh at Struz.
Yes, I guess you're right.
But I understand what Chris is saying, though. We're laughing for the wrong reasons on Struz.
Right.
I'm going to say it. Struz wasn't. People were.
He wasn't bad
Struz
tonight.
Okay.
Struz was good.
He wasn't bad.
Why was he good tonight, though? Let's be honest.
Because he wasn't asked to do much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
But
the key.
defensively, he stayed in front of guys. He did everything he was supposed to do, and he hit open shots.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't bad.
Except he kept jumping at Fox's jumpers.
Hell, he was
almost fouled him.
scared.
He was scared. Yeah, he was like, oh.
Cody, I want to know why you. First of all, let's hit a drip drop because we have a lot of shots to take.
Hit a drip drop. I saw a couple there from Twisted Tapioca and a bunch of people. I apologize. It's impossible to keep up.
By the way, Twisted Tapioca, we're having you on Monday night if you're free.
Drip drop.
Drip drop for Twisted Tapioca. I'm going to take a shot for Twisted Tapioca.
So we're taking 2 right here. I just took one.
No, you're good.
another.
I'm doing a shot for Twisted Tapioca. Whoever wants to join in. And then while I'm taking the shot, you have to tell me.
Now I feel like I'm disrespecting Twisted Tapioca, though. So now I'm going to take a shot.
No, take one with me.
Yeah,
and then you're going to tell me why you think they're going to win 7 straight.
Okay.
Real quick though, when we're back to the Whiteside thing, there was a play. There was a play at the end where Bam dove on the ball and took the rebound away from somebody and got Jimmy free throws. That was the play I noticed. Hassan Whiteside has never bent his knees for anything.
No.
He doesn't box out. He doesn't have to do.
He does that awkward reach.
He does. He drops for everything. Doesn't need to bend his knees, post up. He doesn't do anything like that. He is the laziest mother effer I've ever seen in my life, and I should know.
That's like me when I drop a chip. I'm like, fuck. I try to pick it up with my feet.
Yeah, he toss it up.
Cody, go ahead.
I think they're. I mean, honestly, I said they're going to win 7 in a row because I was like, I need a take. If I'm coming on Hangover Time, like I got to come with like some heat. So I was like 7-game winning streak. I mean, they look at their schedule. They play Charlotte. They play 2 against Washington, 2 against the Knicks. I mean, that smells like a winning streak. My larger point is that everything is fine with this team. I mean, when I was here after the game 1, Alf, you were. I don't want to say you were saying they weren't going to make the playoffs, but you were kind of talking like you were nervous about it. And I am not nervous about it. They're like 3.5 games out of the 3 seed. And Jimmy's just getting back. So I'm just my 7-game winning streak prediction is just my overall sentiment that everything is fine with the Heat right now. Well,
I will say that the funny thing is on these shows, I'm super reactionary. And on the timeline, I'm like, everyone shut the fuck up. It's not a big deal. But on these shows, because it's right after the game, I'm drunk. And I'm like, blow it up. Trade everybody.
And you got to say something, right? I mean, you got to do a show every game. So you might have to play some shit. You might you can't just be like, everyone just, you got to come with the craziness.
Yeah. And I come with the crazy as often as fucking possible. I'm big on the crazy. Tiff,
yes.
You have been dogging the fuck out of Duncan. First of all, before we do a transition,
and I want to put a collar on him right now.
Wait, Moose, go ahead. Tiff got to take a shot. Hit it up.
I'm about to say it. Let me hit you with a drip drop.
Yo, Twisted Tapioca hasn't responded back in the comments. I think he's drinking heavy right now.
He passed out.
Don't worry, I'll hit him up in the DM.
I gave him that invite. He passed out.
He said, "Are you kidding me?" And it's like 30 messages after that.
Better sober up for Monday. Don't come walking in like J.R. Smith.
Tiff.
Oh, you know what? Hold up real quick because I can actually see it. Belaki 23, drip drop for me. What's up?
Oh, fuck. Okay, that was.
Now we rhyming.
This is gonna be exhilarating in pod form, guys.
Yeah, I know.
People are gonna love this. They're gonna love the graphic.
Oh, and I gotta get to Tony Brothers in a little bit, and I will. Tiff, you've been talking wild shit about Duncan Robinson for a few weeks, a few games now. I felt like Duncan had a good defensive game. He had a couple nice defensive sequences. He did his job. 4 for 8 from 3, 5 for 9 from the field, +6 on the game. What do you have to say about Duncan? Is he just a
guy?
Oh,
he's just a guy. We keep having this conversation. He can't be your 3rd guy if you're getting a chip.
I think he's like their 5th guy, though.
And guess what? He could be the 5th guy today, but for that price tag, he can't be your 5th guy next year.
You're worried about the 18 to 20 million that he might demand.
Yeah, might.
The Knicks are going to
exactly.
Every team needs that sniper, though, right? Like, regardless of like what his ranking is, that 3-point sniper, like every team needs that.
Yeah, but can you give that?
You still need somebody else that can at least like stay next to De'Aaron Fox.
Right.
You don't have nobody that can stay next to somebody like De'Aaron Fox. They can't stay next to me if I got the ball.
Avery Bradley. That would be Avery Bradley, right? Or is he too small?
He can. No,
he can.
That's what he's here for. What he's here for.
But if that's your 3rd, you're in trouble.
Cody, I think the point is this. Wayne Ellington this year is actually shooting better than Duncan Robinson.
And getting paid a quarter.
And he's and the thing is, Duncan ain't getting paid yet.
Yeah.
But when Duncan hits that free market and the New York Knicks come with an $18 million a year contract,
I'll be seeing him on the subway.
Like,
speaking of subs, Bila K23 just gifted 5 tier 1 subs.
Jesus Christ.
Drip
I think we all gotta.
Cody, do you pay Duncan?
I don't know, not 18 a year.
Thank you.
I mean, I do like Duncan. I think he can, he just seems so like, why does he gets no respect from the refs? Like, what's going on there? Like, there was a time he
cry a lot.
He got pummeled coming around some screen today and just not even close to a call. And it's not the white thing because Tyler Herro gets respect from the ref.
He leads the team in charges, though.
What is it about Duncan Robinson?
He's taking the most charges on the team.
Not the calls that he might get calls. It's just he doesn't. You could tell these refs don't respect him.
I'm going to tell you when he's going to start to get the calls, Chris. He's going to start to get the calls when he starts getting paid and people are actually putting him on a marquee and he's a reason that somebody's paying a ticket to go see him. Right now, you can kind of say that about Tyler Herro because we all, love him right now and want to buy his jersey and all that. So you can kind of market that to a fan to come and see him. Until Duncan Robinson signs that big deal and people are like, oh, who the hell's Duncan Robinson? $18 million. Now there's a reason to go see this guy. That's when he'll start getting some calls.
I like Duncan, but if he weren't dog shit in the 3-point contest last year, maybe he'd get some respect.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, talking about being put on the marquee, I almost canceled this show because the Heat put Gabe Vincent on their promo for the night. And I was like,
Jimmy's back, and you're
my wife
Gabe.
and I was like, who's Gabe Vincent? I'm like, it's a great question. I'm like, my wife's like casual, like really into the big three. She's like, who's Gabe Vincent? I was like, it's a great question.
Well, there's a guy on the Kings that the Heat were abusing all night long, and I called him out on it. I thought it was funny, and I completely believed he was going to be the one to get the putback over Kelly Olynyk. And Brass pointed out to me that he had this resemblance to a popular fictional character. I don't know if you have the shot, Brass.
Seems friendly.
Listen, if we're being real, I know that's a ghost and everything, but this is much scarier.
Oh my God.
Why does he has more gums than lips?
What is happening with Kyle Guy?
It's the Sarlacc pit.
He's got to be like 7'12". Like, there's no way he's short. Like, he's really tall. I could like that neck. Yeah.
No, he's like what, 6'2"?
Oh, forget I said that.
6'1".
It
barely fits into his jaw.
Yeah, there was a sequence where the entire Heat offense was go at Kyle Guy, and I finally felt like what it felt like to be a fan watching other teams abuse Duncan Robinson, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Like I feel like the game plan is slightly racist. Like it's not right. But if Luke Walton's the one calling it out, like who am I to judge, right? Next,
real quick, Alf, I gotta hit you with a tier 1 subscription from Jania34. Drip drop.
Drip drop. Shit. This is going poorly.
I know I kind of already asked this question, but I think it's a big concern. Who's hitting the Jay Crowder threes in the playoffs?
Nobody.
That is my big concern. Like when we get into like the Celtics series and whoever we play in the playoffs, like that's my concern for this team.
Nobody.
That's a good point, but in all fairness, I don't think Jay Crowder is hitting the Jay Crowder thing.
That's true.
Right now, Jay Crowder.
He hit him then.
Right.
Wait, I think we have the guy, and we have another Photoshop, Brass, of the Shrews is loose. I watched him play tonight. He might be the Jay Crowder guy tonight. Yes,
it's Kelly Olynyk. I think that's the guy.
Honestly, Kelly's a better shooter than Jay Crowder, but
it has to be Kelly O.
The Shrews might be loose in the playoffs.
I think Kelly's going to get the minutes, going kind of back to what Chris was saying, just because Spo has that trust for him. And when he's looking at the bench, is he really going to trust Strus over KO in the playoffs? That's a different story for me. I don't know. But going back to what Chris is saying, you know where we miss Jay Crowder? On the defensive side,
on
too.
The defense. Kelly can't do what Jay did defensively.
Right now, we don't have anyone that can do that. That's the problem.
That's the problem. None of
No,
them.
we do. We have Bam and Jimmy and
Tyler Herro in there trying to get rebounds as much as anybody. It seems.
Listen, he's good. No, I'll give him credit. Tyler does crash the board. He hits the board.
And he's gotten better defensively.
Yeah.
That full court press where he forced, I think it was Buddy Hield out of bounds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that. Tyler's moving his feet this year.
Yes, he is. Drip drop.
That's Franky's turn.
Yeah.
And Moose just took it anyway. Fuck it.
Yeah, because that's my boy, Drip Drop. He's playing better. I'm glad you guys acknowledge it.
Can I see that picture of Kyle
healthy.
Guy again? Because I didn't want to sleep right tonight. Oh my God.
No, I don't want to see that.
You have too much money for your gums to be that big. He looks like Fire Marshal Bill.
He looks like a goblin.
Let's accentuate the positives. He's got a good hairline.
He's got nice eyes.
He's got a nice jaw structure.
He's got really pretty eyes.
He's got a nice job.
Yeah.
He's an
I don't
NBA
think he
player.
can close his mouth though.
His lip, actually the curvature of his lips is nice. It's just he needs
very
less
symmetrical.
gums.
No, what lips? Look at he has no top lip. Bring
No,
that.
but you're right. The lips are small, but like I'm talking about, like he has like
What
a Joker
lip?
thing. He has like
There's
the
no
Joker
top
thing
lip.
going. There's like a little Joker thing going, kind of.
Yeah, but there's
He's
no
got a
top
beak.
lip.
He's got a beak. He's
trying to be
built like a
positive here,
bird.
Al.
No, that's first of all, that's a birth deficiency. It's a birth defect. He hasn't look. That's what he's doing right here.
I can't wait to see him
Can't
whenever
see
this
you
next
'cause
Bond
his
movie
face
I
comes
know.
out.
That's what he's doing.
Let me tell you something.
Sound like Fire Marshal. Is that Fire Marshal Ed? Fire Marshal Bill? What was it?
Fire Marshal Alf.
Let me tell you
Get the
something.
Photoshop.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Let's just say you're walking along. I'm sorry.
That's pretty
That's
good.
not bad. Yeah.
Listen, I'm a child of the '90s.
That was so. I get lost in those YouTube videos, man.
Oh my God,
It was his best work.
I go down so many In Living Color and Saturday Night Live rabbit holes on YouTube.
YouTube's a crazy place, am I right? It could take you. How does it know like the videos that I like?
And then
Crazy.
you end up finding out that the Jews started the fucking fires in California with lasers from space.
I'm like
I love
watching-
YouTube.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
Watching like heat clips, and next thing I know, it's like, yes, I would like to see a bird flying down the side of a mountain, like next to a naked person. I'm like, what? Yes, I would like. It's just random videos, but it's like, yes, I'm clicking on this video.
Oh yes, Nancy Pelosi eats children. Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. That's a different part of YouTube that I sometimes get involved in. Unless, you know.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Poor Boba Fett.
Production value on this broadcast is very strong. I have to admit.
First of all, Brass just made this during the episode.
That's what I'm
the
saying.
spot, on the
He came
spot,
up with
yeah.
it.
That's my point. It's very impressive.
I also want to know who said Boba Fett.
Me did. I did.
All right.
Too many drinks.
It's not fun.
Me did? Me did?
did.
I think that deserves another drip
No,
draft.
he's suspended. He's suspended for a second.
I got to get more.
Yeah, so do I.
Oh, are we drip dropping right now? I need to catch up.
Oh,
That's fine, man. We're so behind on the subs and all that. Shout out to all the people sending us bits and subs and all that. This has been great. Thank you,
That's
guys.
true. That's true.
It's
You
hard
guys
to
are the
keep
best.
up.
Moose,
Oh,
you're in
shit.
charge for a second. I'm going to get a drink.
Oh man,
Ty-
what the fuck is going on?
I'm
Right
in
Yo.
charge for a second. This is a pirate ship
Jesus.
for real now. Let's go.
All right.
Tyler just found out. According to
Oh,
the
yeah,
chat,
what?
Tyler found out someone he lives with tested positive for COVID.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No.
The Instagram model?
Maybe.
Just
going on.
drop that vaccine. Shit.
Like, who lives in his house? Like, what's happening?
I mean,
Kendrick-
he's 15, so he's got a chaperone probably.
Yeah.
With him.
Just found this.
You know, it takes a village. It takes a village to raise a child. So, you know.
Son of a-
Oh,
Well-
they said Kendrick Nunn's tested results didn't come back until the second quarter, and Spo was already in his rotation, so he said, "Screw it."
Spo probably
Okay.
he wasn't playing no way.
Well, at least that answers the question why we didn't see him tonight, because I honestly didn't even think about it until you guys brought it up. I was just happy he wasn't in. I didn't think where he was. I was just glad. Tiffany, real quick, I do want to get back to just the entire difference with this team with Jimmy Butler. We were talking about it before this show started that, you know, even in the first three quarters, in that fourth quarter, we don't see that energy when Jimmy's not active.
No.
The entire dynamic of this team and the way that they play together on the court is just different by having his energy out there.
No, it's 100%. They look. It's night and day. It's like one of those things where it's like you love it and you hate it because
it's a lot to rely on.
I mean, come on, y'all. We act like Jimmy just didn't like take off his house robe and his slippers. He did. He's been under like an old patchwork blanket for like 4 weeks and had to come out here and drop. What did he drop? 30?
30.
He dropped 30.
An easy 30.
An easy 30, but but it's like we won by what, 2?
Yeah.
One, right.
So
by 1.
That's what worries me.
Tiff 37 and 8 with 0 turnovers.
That's what
It's
worries
crazy.
me. Like I said,
and you won by 1.
Exactly.
The Kings aren't a bad team though.
They are not.
To me, this is not about the Kings. This is about us, and that Jimmy had to go full throttle.
About the King returning. I'm sorry to interrupt. It just
Right.
felt right.
Like he had to go.
It was on point.
You needed that. Thank you.
It was on point.
He had to go
Oh my
Jon
God,
Snow. He went full Jon Snow. Came back from the dead, and like basically assassinated the whole team. Come on.
Oh yeah.
That's like a good look, but behind closed doors, that's not a good look.
Are we doing Game of Thrones heat comparisons now?
Did I just do that? I did that, didn't I?
Win
I
that
didn't
now?
mean to do that.
No, you good. That was random. I haven't heard Jon Snow's name in like
You
2
have
years.
you have to warn Brass before so we can get some Game of Thrones.
I didn't know it was coming. It just
photos.
It just came up. No.
It just came out. It just came out.
You guys keep going because I'm still.
Who's the Arya Stark of the Miami Heat?
The Arya Stark.
Yeah.
The Arya
This is like
Ooh,
it's
that's
Goran.
a-
It's got to be Goran. He's
Yeah.
the
No.
unconditional
He's
one. We
too
love
old.
him.
He's like the oldest one.
Yeah, no, I mean it's an but
But-
Jimmy can't be Jon Snow then.
Who's the Katya of Game of Thrones?
Cersei.
I've never seen Game of Thrones, so I can't really.
I haven't either, but people are saying
come
Katya.
on.
I watched like part of the first episode. I was like, this seems really confusing.
It took me like 3 times watching.
They're just like the Heat. Then you feel right at home. Watching them is like watching the Heat this season.
Okay.
You don't know what's happening. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people involved.
Yeah.
A lot
How
of people fumble the bag. A lot of
Yeah.
things happen.
Listen, I think we need to spend a little more time on this whole Tyler being out now.
Yeah.
Because I specifically from Moose here. I need to hear your take on this because
Well,
this
before you
teams are
do
probably
that-
gonna lose him for a couple weeks, right?
drip drop. Yeah, I got to do it just because we got a bit. But yeah, this is concerning.
Wait, he's hurt again?
Oh, Alf missed it.
Oh yeah, he
Wow.
did.
So someone in his household tested positive for COVID. So naturally, we're gonna have to deal with the whole contract tracing thing situation. Let's see how long.
See,
Let's
this
see
is
how
why I
long
don't
that
get
can
excited.
Contact tracing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Contact.
I don't know if you're tracking contracts.
Well, Tiffany's on that
Man, I'm
Duncan
trying to get
Robinson
through.
contract tracing. She's making a big lead on that.
Fucking Katya was at the wharf.
What? Was she really?
I don't know. I'm just.
Oh, I would believe it.
Somewhere she ain't have no business being with somebody she ain't have no business.
See, we're wild
See,
speculation.
kids can get COVID, so look out.
But
Wild
that's what we
speculation.
do. That's
We
what
need the
we
wild
do.
speculation sounder.
That's what we do. Throw up a horn when we do it, just like a warning.
It's Katya tracing at this point. So now, like the whole team's gonna have to go into quarantine.
Exactly.
No,
Post-
you can't get it playing basketball. Remember?
Oh, right. You keep
But they've
moving.
been with him in
Just
the
hugs.
locker room.
Just hugs.
But we don't move fast enough to not get
Exactly.
it.
Postpone the next 13 games.
There we go.
It could be possible. Jimmy's
Okay.
gonna, Jimmy's
Game and a
gonna
half
be
back
pissed.
of the A seed. Let's go.
The Grizzlies haven't played since 2020, so I want that kind of fucking time off.
Right. All I
Yeah,
know
neither has Justice.
Oh,
is shots fired.
boom, boom.
They need to put Jimmy in a fucking bubble right now,
Bubble wrap.
just away from everybody.
Jimmy's good. Jimmy's
Oh.
got the antibodies.
Jimmy's got
If
anybody.
anyone's good,
Hey.
it's him and Avery Bradley.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be Jimmy and Avery here on out.
Alf, your boy OP.
Hold on. Let yeah. Steve. I I wanted him to read it.
No, he got it right last
Oedipus?
time and ruined.
Oh, he
the
did?
joke.
Okay.
Opadias. That's what I said the first time.
Oh, black man, Obadiah.
One time for Jebediah. Here we go. Drip drop.
So, Cody, I don't know if you know what they're talking about.
Oh, he did tier 2 subs. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds.
Yeah, what does that get you? I think I have to sleep with him.
Whoa, that's provocative.
Gets the people
going. Apparently, there's a guy named Oedipus Rex, and I didn't know who Oedipus was, so I called him Opadias, and everyone thought that was fucking hilarious. I didn't get it.
All I'm saying is, if you get naked Alf, you're gonna need to be contact tracing. I don't know. Just be careful.
Cody, if you saw the way you see Oedipus Rex in the fucking chat,
Where is it? I don't even know how to look at the chat.
here, right here. I'm putting it up. Oh no, wait, that's Ace. This is why Brass does a show. Look at this.
Oh, Petus.
Would you have said Oedipus if you saw that?
I mean, no. I wouldn't have.
Thank you.
I would have said like Oedipus or something.
Oedipus. I like that one.
I said Opadias, which doesn't make any
That's
fucking
bad.
sense.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah.
That's not even phonetically.
Apparently, it's Oedipus. And what's the complex?
I was gonna say, Cody, do you know the story of Oedipus Rex?
The Oedipus complex.
I don't.
Oh, well,
Okay.
you're in for a treat. Before we do that, someone should take a shot.
one time for this fucking crazy story.
One time for the Oedipus complex. Yeah. I'm gonna fall asleep on the live stream. Go ahead, Moose. Explain the Oedipus complex.
So the story, if I can remember after all these shots, is a child that grows up and he has a thing for his mother and kills his father, not knowing that that's his mother and father, sleeps with his mom, finds out about it after the fact, takes his eyes out.
How did he not know it's his parents?
Somehow they got rid of him as a kid, you know?
Yeah, he was
You're
raised
going to have to
separately.
look up the cliff notes. I just remembered the ending. That's all I focused on for
Back in
the
ancient times, they used to put a kid in a basket in the woods instead because they didn't have abortion. So they would just throw, and then another family would find them and say, "That's our kid now." It was wild. But an Oedipus complex is like when you want to sleep with your mom. That's what an Oedipus complex is. And they shitted on me because I didn't know what this was.
I'm with you.
The incest power.
Cody's like, I didn't know that. Yeah. I feel like it's some white people shit. There's no African folktales about fucking sleeping with your mom. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, no, what he said right here at the bottom. That's pretty much what I was saying.
Don't worry, Moose.
Read it for the podcast, Moose.
So
Yeah, you're gonna trust a person with Oedipus in their handle to tell you what Oedipus means. Oh yeah,
yeah, for real. Like he knows. Yeah,
Been waiting for this moment.
Right.
He's a child education.
His whole life has led up to this moment.
He's like, yes.
He's waiting for this story to come up. That's why his name's like that. Prophesies to marry his mother and kill his father, so he gets sent away from the kingdom. I mean, that's pretty much what I said, just a different order, you know.
Moose, you good. You gave us the cliff notes. You good.
There you go.
Try doing this show drunk, guys. Come on.
It sounds like a shitty version of Hamlet, is what it sounds like.
Opadias.
Oedipus.
Okay. Opadias is honestly, that's the correct way to say that shit. I'm drunk, so we're going to start taking questions from the audience. Before we do, Brass wanted me to talk about John Crotty. Chris.
Natural segue.
Yeah.
well done, Alf. Well,
I'm not even trying anymore.
done.
Brass
I'm not trying
one.
anymore.
Basically exactly how he put it in the chat, actually.
Yeah, he did. I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying anymore.
Drip drop.
There we go. I'm just drinking this. I'm not pouring another shot. Cody, have you guys, because you guys used to be big on the whole Eric Reed, Tony Fiorentino dynamic. Have you guys noticed that John Crotty acts like he invented basketball?
No, they've left our radar. I think Crotty's just like, he's so I don't think you pay attention to him a lot. I go like the whole broadcast. I notice Eric Reed all the time saying every stat there is, like telling me like
that's his 39th triple of the year.
And then like a shot will be made up 40th. Like he's very on top of it. Like
he knows.
No one pisses me off because it's always like a guy hits a 3 on the other team. That's his 4th triple of the year. Like, it's his 4th. Like, why is it against us? It's always against us.
Like, I'm good knowing how many threes somebody hit a game. I don't always need to know how many they hit that quarter and the half. Like,
and
you know
that
what I mean?
Season.
Yeah, like all in one time. Like
that's his 13th dunk of the year.
They dropped that. They dropped that on Buddy Hield.
Oh, they
dropped
did.
On Buddy Hield there at the end, right when he's about to die. They're like, "That's the first 3-pointer of the game for him. Great, that's the only one he needed to hit. Now they're down 1."
Are you saying they drip dropped it on Buddy Hield?
Oh.
They drip dropped. Yo, I'm fucking drunk.
So we have an image of John Crotty in his early days, before he became a broadcaster and a point guard for the Utah Jazz.
Oh boy,
there he is.
This is what we like to call the crab dribble. That's what I like to call boxing out.
That's what we call a jump shot.
He's what we call a shot maker.
Did you just make it QAnon believing Karen?
Oh, he had this last time for like you missed it.
I wasn't there. Oh my god,
it was so good.
I like the Tyke Lou in the background.
Karen Karate.
But yeah, no, like that whole thing. Like every time someone hits it, like it's like, oh, they hit 2 threes in a quarter. That's his 3rd and 4th 3 of the year. I'm like, why is it always against us? And that, like Marvin Bagley tonight was like unconscious from the corner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry, that's my kid's toy. I actually really I say all this stuff. I love Eric Reed. Like Eric Reed is the best, but I also get annoyed with how much he tells me numbers. Like, is that allowed to? Like, both those things can be true, right? I don't have to.
Yeah.
I feel like we're being mean to Eric Reed, but I really like Eric.
Listen, there's to me, there's no space to make fun of Eric Reed. Eric Reed is a fucking legend. Eric Reed needs his microphone hung in the fucking rafters when he's gone. That guy, I mean, I grew up. That guy was here from the jump, man. And like, I grew up with Eric Reed and Dr. Jack. I mean, Eric is a fucking legend, man.
And that's why we had Dr. Jack, and then we had Tony, who would just say things that you're like, "What,
yeah, baby?"
And it was hilarious.
Yeah.
And now it's just Crotty, like he's fine, but like, and I just like he doesn't even touch my radar because I don't even like pay attention to anything he says.
It's so vanilla.
Yeah,
he is the epitome of vanilla. Went to Virginia, career backup point guard. He is as vanilla as basketball.
Jeez, his whole resume's trash.
You're just reading his Wikipedia page for sure.
I am. Did you hear him the other night? They brought up John Stockton.
No, you went to his whole life. Like,
oh no, I just hate.
He
John
was
Stockton.
a nerd in 3rd grade. He got a swirly in the 4th.
No, he definitely looks like the guy that was given the swirlies.
He ate peanut butter sandwiches his whole 7th grade year.
He was Kyle Guy before Kyle Guy.
Just a guy.
Oh my god, that is a haunting image.
You know what I like this year though? Eric Reed and Cody, tell me if you guys have noticed this. He's a little unhinged. And somebody pointed out, is it because the players can't hear him from the sideline? Because he be trashing motherfuckers. Like, yo, he was like, every time Buddy Hield missed a shot in that second half, he's like, oh, you was big time in the first half, motherfucker. How about now? Yeah. Oh, you could have missed in the first half, you son of a bitch. It was like, whoa, bro. You got a personal problem with this dude? Like, what's your deal?
Unedited Eric Reed would be great. Just him going off. Oh, man.
I would love to imagine Eric Reed in the kitchen. Honey, can I get another piece of toast? This is my 3rd piece of toast of the night.
I want to hear
All the
Eric
butter.
Reed.
Kaboom!
I want to hear Eric Reed like on hold for an hour, and then he finally gets on the phone with somebody. I've been holding for 38 minutes and 42 seconds. That's the third longest I've held this month. And he's just like, and they're just like, he's just ripping somebody.
Honey, I will have a second serving of dinner. This
Oh,
will
man.
be my 43rd serving this month. I'm on my 156th serving for the year. That's a heat record for this time in January.
Honey, that was some good sex. That's the fourth time we've had sex this month. 7 this year.
Honey, you orgasm 3 times tonight.
That's the third longest I've lasted this decade.
And Karate like, good job, Eric.
That's some solid
That's
sex
what I-
there.
That's what I like
Solid
to call
back
the
and
sex.
I call that the missionary position.
I call that a G-spot.
That's
You
the
see
part
what he
that-
did here?
Oh,
This is what I call cunnilingus. And then he
Oh,
started
man.
diagramming.
Whoa, good show. This is a good show.
But yet, Tony Fiorentino, imagine him doing that. It's awesome, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just got laid.
Edwin, what you have to do, you gotta circle this area.
You gotta go
here.
circles, Eric, in circles.
You gotta circle this area here, and then you gotta flick it, Eric.
You gotta
You
take
gotta
a look at
flick
the
it.
mustache. You gotta use your mustache at
And
it.
at the end, you got to keep it in bounds.
This is what I call the launching pad, Eric. Right here. And,
This is what I call a back tap.
all right, drip drop. This is
Drip drop. One time for E-Read's sex life, I guess.
I'm sorry for bringing it there.
Was that Tony's O face? Brass, put that image up again. Was that Tony's O face? Look at him.
look at that some stats.
Oh, Eric!
Yeah,
there
baby.
it is.
There it is.
God, we miss him.
Honestly, we've had some laughs at Karate's expense this year. But he's no Tony, man.
I just love it. Would be Eric Reed would play it perfectly with Tony because he would say something that doesn't make sense and he would leave like 7 seconds of silence, and then he would just be like, "Well, no, he actually did this." So he would just like subtly not. It would be very kind to Tony, but it would just the silence would be so funny.
And I was convinced he hated Tony by the end.
Internally, seething.
Oh, for sure, he definitely.
I mean,
You guys,
like
you
Karate is fine on his own, but he's the antithesis of a color guy.
yeah.
Like, and I
In
mean that
every
in every
way.
way. In every way, he's just not
very much
that guy.
anti-color.
You know, Tony
Racial-
Tony was great for that.
It's politics.
Whoa, going into his whole background here. Dude.
Listen, I know things about karate, and let me tell you, if there wasn't a game that night, he'd be there on January 6th. Just letting you know.
This is very much. This might be Karate's relative, honestly.
They look alike.
They do. Same chin.
Cody's like, oh my god, I'm getting in trouble.
Same beliefs.
Have we had
not
all the
saying
drip
anything.
drops?
Oh,
I
drip
think we
drop.
got
Huh?
some drip drops.
We're gonna take some questions.
Yeah, any questions?
Questions, drip
Oh
drop.
shit, I said questions like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Drip
we got a couple.
You guys got to hold me accountable because
There's another note from someone like wants you to do something here, so I'm just trying to see how you segue that into that. I'm just like waiting to see how I'll play.
Okay, I'll do it. Look, watch how I'm a pro.
You saw that karate segue? I mean, come on,
That's
Chris,
what
you know
I
better
mean.
than that.
Brass
see
wants
how
me
he-
to talk about karate. So, Brass, what you got?
So what's
Moose
coming
wants
up
me
on
to-
the podcast next?
Moose wants me to talk about fucking podcasts. Honestly,
Hey, plug the pods before we go. Damn, just
plug what?
That's
What?
large
What? I don't understand the whole plug the pods, bro. Miami Heat Beat does podcasts. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I just never understand that.
You're
Like-
on the Miami Heat Beat Twitch stream.
Yeah, like we do podcasts.
let's just
It's like
try to get
Cody's like,
subscribe, rate,
hey.
comment. Stream Beat Pod coming soon. I'm just saying.
It's like Cody's like, hey,
gotta get it all out there.
Cody's like, hey, I also do a radio show. I'm not just a guest on fucking Hangover Time once every 2 months.
Let's plug Chris's show real quick. In
I
case
don't do a radio show
find
anymore, actually.
Yeah, it's a podcast. All right.
Okay, either way, you guys understand what I'm saying.
Let's do some sort of rapid fire stuff here. Come on, let's. I think this is a good one. This is a good solid one. Everyone wants to know.
This is a good one for Cody. Schmeeth and Schmolnick, and I'm not dissing Ethan. I was about to say Sholnick, and that's. I think it's kind of anti-Semitic the way I said it. Cody, now that Publix is dead, where do I go for my BOGO deals?
What did I miss?
Publix, the heiress to the Publix fortune.
They basically funded the January 6th insurrection.
Yeah, funded the January 6th insurrection.
I can't have pub subs anymore?
No, they're canceled. So where do you go for your BOGO
Twitch
deals?
subs though?
Today was the last day.
Where do I go? Where am I going to go for my subs now? I don't know. You've rattled me. I don't know what I'm going to do without pub subs. But
the one time I saw Cody in public was walking out of a Publix in Plantation.
God. Yeah.
All you have to do is cross on the other side of 595. You go to Las Spadas.
Yeah, I hate Las Spadas. That I know everyone.
So do I. Oh my God!
Thank you. And here, this is the thing. It's too much meat. I need to be able to bite a sandwich in one. I shouldn't need it take 3 bites for me to get a full bite done of the sandwich. Okay, get over yourself. Less meat.
Cody, you know what I need? I need the Step Brothers meme. Did we become best friends?
That's what I'm saying.
Yup.
I'm glad. Actually, when you were first saying the last time I saw Cody in public, I got scared that you were going to.
Because that is not the last time I saw Cody in public, but we are going
I
to
didn't
bring
even
that
know
one
you
up.
then. That time when you saw me in public, that was before I knew what you looked like.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I messaged you back I didn't even say something next time. Now
the next time I saw Cody in public, we
don't
each other word.
Yeah,
it was a good time.
Yeah,
but we're gonna bring that one up.
Yeah.
There were no subs that night.
Yeah.
There might have been subs.
Anyway,
they paid for it.
But hold on, real quick. Just because we got the sandwich expert here from the Lebatard Show, I was saying earlier. Thank you. Yes, expert. Yeah, there you go. So, I was saying earlier. Now that Publix is dead, I can finally say this out loud. Pub subs are slightly overrated. Let's be honest.
Whoa.
No. It's the
Pick 'em out.
over. We can say it. There are better subs in Miami. What?
Yeah.
I mean,
we support censorship here.
Our viewers went down. I mean, that's not cool, man.
That chicken tender sub just doesn't mess around.
And the Boar's Head Italian, come on.
It's like when you have LeBron.
It's the convenience factor of being in.
Even after what happened with Publix, he still just gets booted for that opinion.
Yep.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I'll say, I hate insurrection and sedition. But what I will not abide by is public slander. I will not.
Yeah.
I'm okay. You can betray this country, but you will not talk shit about public subs.
But don't eat there.
Yeah, don't buy them anymore. But they're delicious.
I mean, here's the thing. Look, there's better subs in Miami. It's just when you're at Publix, it's the convenience of being there that makes the pub sub so
No,
good.
I go to Publix for the sub.
I go to
and then
Publix
I might buy some groceries. First of all,
the chicken tender sub calls you.
Yeah, it does.
I don't make Chris Cote money. I can't shop at Publix all the time. Publix,
no.
I've never left Publix.
Expensive, man. Publix is expensive.
I've never left there for under $40.
Solid.
They had a big, thing to fund on January 6th. That took a lot of money, saving up.
Bro, you go to Publix, you put 5 things in your basket. It's automatically $46.
And then it'll tell you saved $4. It's like, shut up. Don't tell me I saved $4.
Listen,
don't
piss.
It feels like I just spent 48. Actually,
I mean,
don't piss on me and tell me it's raining.
And if we're being real, Publix is gonna take a hit for 3 or 4 days, and then people are gonna forget about that.
And then I gotta go back.
Yeah. I was there earlier, not knowing this news, and it was packed. So,
and you'll be back tomorrow.
I'll be honest. I was at Publix when the news broke. Didn't, whatever. But then I went to the register because I had a $3 coupon. Come to find out, I had to spend $65 to use the coupon. I went there just to buy milk and eggs. That's it.
There it is. That's why he's pissed.
Come on, man.
It wasn't about an insurrection or anything like that.
No, he doesn't care about it.
Come on.
It's not even about Las Espadas. What's the sandwich spot, Cody? If you can't go to Publix, where do you go?
I'm not like too crazy. Like Uber Eats, especially in the world we're living right now. I Uber Eats, Jersey Mike's sometimes.
Jersey Mike's underrated.
It's good for like that of all the chains. It's solid.
Yes.
I'm not too picky. I do pub subs a lot if I'm gonna get a sub. In Sublicious in Broward, like in like my wife likes a place called Sublicious, but yeah, I'm not that. I don't have any I'm not a huge this is my sub shop, and if you talk about it, like the Las Espadas thing, everybody around here in this market, if you say Las Espadas stinks, they it's like a big thing, and I'm always just
Riz McGiz and Adam Smoot and a bunch of these fuckers came at me today because I'm like, that shit is overrated. Like, just because you give me a mound of meat on a sandwich doesn't make it a good sandwich.
It's just a bunch of deli. It's just way more deli meat than I need on a sandwich.
Yeah, honestly, make better bread and keep half your meat, and I'd be okay with it.
We are best friends. I love that.
Yup. Tiff, you live in New York, so I don't know if you have a public sub take.
I've been to Publix.
I'm just saying, do they have Publix in New York?
No. I've been to Florida. I've been to Miami. I've been to Publix.
We have shit called delis up here.
Right. We got bodegas.
Oh,
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, here y'all go with the bodega thing.
Oh,
go ahead. Give me the story on bodegas, how great bodegas are.
No, they shitty as hell.
Okay.
I was watching the Action Bronson show the other day, and they were at some bodega in New York, and it looked so good what they were eating.
Yo, the food looked good as hell, but when you walk in, a cat might run past you.
Right.
Oh, for sure. That's a.
They were rolling blunts in there, and they were making Jamaican beef patties from scratch, and I was just like, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, no, that's a good bodega. Send me that info. Check that place out.
Yeah, but some of these bodegas you go and you got to be contact traced afterwards.
Exactly. I told them, Brass, there's cats running around. There's kids in there with no shoes on.
Bodegas be grimy.
Exactly.
There was a summer I got almost got jumped at a bodega visiting my cousin in Queens. It's a good story for light skin opinions. I'll save it for that one.
But you go to those because it's like $3.
Yeah.
No, it's not like $3.
Not anymore. Back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah.
That's why people be bigging up Wawa and those sandwiches.
That's another one. That's another one that I've said on the air before just to piss people off. I'm like, yeah, it's a gas station. And people are like, oh, it's the best sub shop. It's just like,
no, it's not. No, it's not. You were drunk at 3:00 in the morning and that shit was fire. But you've never had it sober. You will never go. I want to meet the fucking person on their lunch break that makes a right and then a left turn to go to Wawa for lunch. I want to meet that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's like, have you guys ever had the taquitos at 7-Eleven?
No.
I have at 2:00 in the morning, fucked up, and they are delicious.
I have. That's right. I was high as fuck. Yeah, but that was why.
But that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, but is it good at 3:00 in the afternoon?
No. It's this melty blend of cheese and mystery meat, and
it's from 2 days ago.
But legit, where do you guys go for tier 2 subs?
Oh, like a tier 2,
to get the best sub. Hey, I need the best sub. Where do you go?
Have you guys ever been to McAllister's Deli? I don't know if you guys have it everywhere. There's a McAllister's Deli not far from you, Cody, on Sunrise Boulevard. It's behind where that Chipotle. I think there's a Chipotle, a Panda Express,
the newer shopping center, right?
Yeah, exactly. Go to McAllister's Deli. I worked there in college. They've upped their game since I worked there.
Wait. Is that the place with the free ice cream?
No, I worked at Jason's Deli too, which
Jason's
is funny.
Deli. That's the place with the free ice cream.
They closed the one in Plantation.
Did they? That doesn't surprise me because they give away free ice cream, and it's always empty.
Deli talk.
Was it the free ice cream or the COVID?
I opened and I'm trying to not be racist when I say this. I probably just shouldn't say it.
Ow.
I opened the one in Pembroke Pines. I worked in Atlanta at Jason's Deli for 2 years, and then I was like, fuck Atlanta, I hate this place. I was engaged to a terrible woman at the time, and I said, fuck it, I'm leaving. They were opening one in Pembroke Pines. I said, I'm coming home, baby. And I opened the one in Pembroke Pines, and it was across the street from a Century Village. And if there's one thing old people like more than anything else in the world is free shit.
Oh, ice cream.
They bled us dry because we had free ice cream, free like cornbread muffins and gingerbread muffins.
Oh, so good.
And free soup. No, not soup. No, we didn't get soup.
That was
It was a soup thing.
Charades. I was playing charades.
Universal.
But it was like a trail mix. Like
Either that or you just made a 3-pointer and you wanted to head more.
Speaking of threes,
Oh,
we
no.
got a tier 3 sub.
Fuck.
What?
We have never had that. Oedipus Rex.
Oh,
Is so
Rex.
fucking hyped that we
Do it up,
that we
Moose.
let him explain the history of fucking Oedipus. So
One
this
time
is
for the philosopher over here.
let's-
It's like a Laspada's size sub.
What are you, some type of philosophizer?
Some sub expert.
But yeah, so my time at Jason's Deli in Pembroke Pines fucking was terrible. And then
Why would they be called Jason's Deli? Like, guy who thought of that. How about come up with a more creative name for your deli?
they
Jason, you selfish fuck.
Yeah.
honestly, there's 4 founders and none of their names is Jason.
That's bullshit.
I never understood it. It started in fucking Beaumont, Texas.
Yeah, we have Jason's Deli over here.
Yeah, that shit is fire. And then they brought it down here, and it was like all the people from Century Village came over. Like, this ain't no fucking Reuben. I'm like, oh shit. It plays.
Yes.
I was like, it plays in Atlanta, but you know what I'm saying? Down here,
There was some sandwich there, and we were just getting into Jason's Deli hardcore. There was some sandwich there called like the New York something. It was like the New York.
the New Yorker.
The New Yorker. I've eaten that. That's good. Sandwich
It's,
talk.
it's
Nice.
a pound of corned beef and half a pound of pastrami
Damn
with
right.
Swiss on rye.
Damn right.
That's
It's
good as
fucking
hell.
Damn
Well,
right.
I got to
That's good
show
as hell.
some love real quick for Hungry Bear in Kendall. That's my go-to sub shop. Fuck, I am fucked up. Dread
Yeah.
I started pouring a shot because I thought Hungry Bear was someone in the chat.
I thought so too.
That's why I grabbed my drink.
Hungry Bear.
I was
with a
looking
sub
for it.
3 Dread
I was like, "Thank you, Hungry Bear."
I don't want to.
Son.
I'm not gonna admit where my mind went when he said Hungry Bear.
Did it go to the place the last place I met you at?
That's
The
light.
library. No, the library. It did not go to the library. No.
Oh yes, the library.
That's what they calling it.
We were fighting over the copier.
Is that what they calling it?
That's what she was calling it.
Baby. Tiffany, stop it. Moose, you stop it too.
We got a question in the chat. Drums or flats?
Ooh.
Flats.
Oh, flats.
Yeah.
Easily.
I think
You can answer. I can't answer. It's too hard.
first of all, it's both.
Yeah.
Legit, it's both.
Yeah. I went through a flats phase, but the last couple years I like the variety. Give me both.
I mean, variety is good. I'm not.
Right.
I actually don't want all flats, but like I'm going flats.
It's got to be from a butcher. I can't be fucking around with like some grocery store.
Mm.
No, you get wings.
I'm talking
from,
about
like,
at the restaurant, like at a restaurant when you order 10
yeah.
wings.
I
My dad orders 10 flat, like all flats, and if they don't give it to him, he'll like storm out.
Oh,
So half of this shit y'all talking about, I can't order. Because I don't eat dairy. I don't eat dairy.
Mm.
Well, there's no dairy in wings.
Are you crazy? There's
Hot
butter.
wings?
There's butter.
Oh,
Milk.
here we go.
that boy needs some
I
milk.
recently just got into almond milk.
That's what I drink.
And I like
too.
it.
So I can't.
Nice alternative.
Yeah.
It is.
I can't do regular milk. But no, okay. So this is. I'm very OCD. That's one of the things that people don't know about me. I'm super OCD. Like my girlfriend makes fun of me all the time because I'm so regimented. I have to have things the same every single time. So like tonight I went to Brew's Room and I got wings because like she was like, I'm gonna stay home. You're doing your show. You get drunk and then you're belligerent all fucking night and she doesn't want to be around me. And she's like, it's Saturday. Cody's coming on. I don't want to be there. So she stayed at her place. I came home.
She blamed me?
She was like, I'm sick of Cody. And I was like, and also because every time I do something stupid, I blame Cody. I'm like, oh my God. I stayed home. I stayed out until 5 o'clock in the morning. I was with Chris Cote all night. So, she hates you.
You're welcome.
But it's true. I'm joking, but it's true.
We've all got that friend that you got to just blame.
Yeah, and I blame Chris Cote for everything.
I don't know how I'm that guy for you, but thank you.
Why do I smell like condoms? Chris Cote. That's a weird pause.
Transition.
Oh
boy.
Chris Cote got me in trouble. I forgot what I was even saying. How do you do, fellow kids? Fuck. What was I talking about?
Oh, Alf. What are you doing?
Alf is tearing down the. What were we talking about? I was about to make a point.
You're talking about wings.
Wings. Okay.
Wings.
So I'm very regimented. So I have to go drum. I start flat drum, flat drum.
You gotta alternate.
I alternate. Hardcore.
I sat here and said that I don't have a preference, but I do tend to leave my flats for the end.
For the lat, yes.
Like I tend to go to my drum first. I don't know why. I eat the drums first. I like to save the flats for the end. I don't know what I'm doing there.
I end on a drum. I always end on a drum.
I end on the drums too.
Flavor.
Why do you end on a drum when you prefer a flat? Why would you end on something? Why would you end on a Struce when you have a Jimmy Butler?
I might like.
I'm trying to make it basketball. This is a basketball fucking post-game show.
I think I'm subconsciously making the flat wing my Jimmy Butler, like without even realizing that I'm doing it. I'm saving. It's my closer.
The flats are the Jimmy Butlers. Absolutely. I'm asking Alf. Well, you like drums better.
I'm just thinking about it now. Like I end on a drum. I always end on drums.
I end on a drum because usually the drum is the fattest piece. There's always one drum that is ridiculously big, oversized, and that's the one I finish on.
Yeah.
It's easier to get the blue cheese out the cup with the drum.
Oh, whoa! You're a blue cheese guy?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm an adult.
Analysis here is invalid.
Don't even get Alf going. Don't get Alf going. Holy
wait.
shit. We're about to go another hour.
I mean, of course, we're all ranch here. You're the only weirdo that does blue cheese, Alf.
Tiff, are you the blue cheese?
What the fuck, Chris?
Cody, you're ranch?
Of course I'm ranch with everything.
How old are you?
I'm about to put my finger in ranch right now. I have a thing of ranch right here.
Cody, how old are you?
33.
Oh, you're too old to be eating ranch still. What are you?
I don't like blue cheese. I mean, it's nothing to do with my age.
It has mold in it.
Into an age thing.
Like Tyler Herro, like I get.
All cheese has mold in it. Cheese is mold. What are you talking about? Brass, blue cheese or ranch?
I mean, blue cheese. Like it's no question. I mean, listen, ranch is whatever, but like
Brass doesn't count though. He has a piano in his house, and I feel like his judgment
is. What does that have to do with ranch or blue cheese?
That's a classy motherfucker. Is all that is.
I'm a goddamn musician. What the fuck? What do you want me to do?
Like no, it's not that. It's that you don't even like blue cheese. You're just doing it to for an image.
No, he's right. Somebody who has a piano has to like blue cheese.
Yeah,
Frankie's totally right about this.
There's no way you can like ranch. You can't. You might like ranch, but you were never admitting.
Find me someone with a piano that doesn't like blue cheese.
I mean, ranch is fine on like on a salad if I'm.
You do not have a piano. A little keyboard does not count.
First of all,
you don't have room for
I got a keyboard.
Thank you, Moose. Your refrigerator's in your living room.
I don't have
Where do you put a piano?
Listen, I gotta hang this guitar on the wall because I don't have space for shit.
How do you not have
where's
that
the
guitar?
piano?
How do you not have that guitar as your background, man? That's a cool thing you have on your wall. And I'm looking at your fridge. I'm looking at your refrigerator.
Cody,
yes,
and I can barely move around here. All right, this is like a 3x4.
So where's your piano? You said you had a piano.
I got a keyboard in my bedroom.
No, that doesn't count. It's not a piano.
You got to set up a chair.
Listen, if we're being real, this is a digital piano.
There you go. Exactly.
No.
I mean, come on.
You
I'm not getting this shit tuned in the middle of a fucking pandemic.
No.
But
Okay,
I also have some hung guitars over here though.
Oh man!
Oh, look at
that's
his
no
flash
way
with
you
the
don't like
flex.
That's a flex.
For being
There's
real.
no way he doesn't like blue cheese.
I only got 2.
Well, because I'm in my late 30s.
We're making
All I
this
have
an
is a
age
fat
thing.
dog.
I don't. What's this age
No,
thing
it's
we're
not an
doing
age
with blue
thing at all.
cheese?
I
What
mean,
we're doing with that?
well, there's Alf's guitar.
I'm a fat dog. Nyla.
Fat fucking dog. Listen, why can't
she
you make that dog a
She
fucking
plays-
COVID
she
sniffing
plays
dog?
Alf.
Put it to work, Alf. What are
Huh?
you doing? What is that dog doing? It's not COVID sniffing right now.
All it
That
does
dog
is
could have
fucking
been COVID
sleep.
sniffing Tyler Hero's apartment.
Right.
That dog.
It's
Goes,
that.
Did those dogs sniff any COVID today?
I heard
Apparently
that.
not. If
I
Tyler
heard that
played-
arena. I heard that like a lot of people weren't even sniffed by a dog when they went to that arena. For being real,
Are you just
And-
basing that off Solana? I am too. That's my one thing. I was
I
about
mean,
to
that's
say.
fine.
I heard that no one's getting sniffed. and it's
Listen.
just, I saw Solana's Instagram.
yeah, but okay, but Solana is someone that we know that
No, I
went
know,
to
I'm
the
teasing.
fucking game and
I
didn't
just
get
think that,
sniffed by a
we're
fucking
all
dog.
going to that, and that's like our one person
No,
that
but
we.
that's
Listen.
fine.
They
But
smell the
honestly,
Clamato.
shame on them for not fucking sniffing every
Listen.
goddamn person that walks in that building.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Tropical-
but I get why they're not, because it's bullshit. It's a fucking
Tropical
bullshit.
Blanket used to get past the drug sniffing dogs every game. So I don't trust any of those motherfuckers.
No, I mean the dog sniffing anything is bullshit. But listen, if we're being real though, like if you
I'm gonna get a dog that's
if you Google COVID sniffing dog, it's gonna say American Airlines Arena. Why is that?
I'm
Why
gonna
is
get a
that not
dog that
thing?
sniffs. I'm gonna get a dog that sniffs chlamydia. So when women walk into my house, like it's like, is she good? Like I want a dog that sniffs STDs, because if dogs can smell diseases, like I'm getting an STD sniffing dog, and
Brad,
just so like
that's when
whenever.
you should have ended it right there.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of
What?
got Alf to dig this.
Opadias.
Yes.
Opadias put a poll in the chat. If you ranch or blue cheese, 44-10 preferred ranch over blue cheese.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's because Twitch is full of children.
Moose walked away when you said chlamydia. I'm just saying.
Listen,
He's
He
trying.
didn't go far.
He's
He
taking
didn't
that
go far.
keyboard out.
someone said Moose
You
smells
hit that with a drip drop.
Drip drop. I'm at 1% battery, motherfuckers. Give me a second. I only got
Wow,
one plug in
you
this place.
you pressured him into moving his camera. Look at that.
So are you guys saying that
Yeah,
you
no,
would
I
want
literally-
peer
it's
pressure's
the
a
only way
thing,
it'll
folks.
reach.
you wouldn't
See,
want an
only way to
STD
reach.
sniffing dog at your house?
What have you not been doing with that background your whole time?
I mean, it's so much better. You got the Beatles. You got the
Right.
fucking
What
guitar.
were we
I mean,
looking at?
shit, man.
Venetian blind?
Why do we want
I
to
only got one plug. I had to disconnect shit. It
Dude.
took me a minute.
I've interacted with you now for you were on last time too, right? And
Yeah,
this
you were.
time, and if I would have had this background the whole time, I would have had a totally different perception of you.
Oh shit.
No question.
Yeah.
Oh God! All right.
But Moose, the damage is done.
Yeah.
I'm saying there's no
I
going
can't
back.
unsee your
Like, he
fridge. I can't
can't
unsee
really
your
respect you now.
refrigerator. Yeah.
He's seen those vertical blinds. And
I
he's
got a
like,
dope fridge too. There's some
Dude,
really good
that is
stuff
such a
in
cool
there.
thing. And you got the beat, like, dude, it's what have you been doing?
It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
You've really,
makes sense.
undersold your personality here. Like all we've seen, so like honestly, right now I can't tell that your refrigerator's in your living room.
Yeah.
You look like you live in a nice place.
Looks like you have a den.
Yeah.
You look like you like blue cheese.
I have
could've been
a
like-
foyer.
You definitely look like a blue cheese person.
You need to
right
like
now.
yell up like
Props.
you're yelling upstairs, like you're in your basement. Like, I'll be right up.
Yeah.
Well, to answer the question you guys were talking about, I'm gonna hit you with neither on ranch and blue cheese. I don't like either of those, but if you're forcing me, I will take ranch on my Sir Pizza.
We're not talking about pizza, motherfucker. What are you doing?
All right, no,
Yeah,
I kicked him
I-
out. That's
You
bullshit.
Go
wanted
back
to
to
get
the
out there.
fridge.
You wanted to get in there with a take. I like it.
Yeah,
man.
that was a bad. That was
No,
a bad
but
fucking
like,
thing.
honestly, we gave him so much props for the guitar,
Yeah.
for the different view.
That's exactly why I kicked him out. I can't let his head
is
grow
what
anymore.
consistently happens with Moose. You give him a little bit, and he takes it way too far.
No,
You gotta kick. You're gonna kick him out in 10 more seconds, right when he comes back.
Mhm.
He's gonna come talking and spew some wild shit. Ooh, good question.
Ooh, that's
Wow,
a good
that
question.
was a question.
Go back to that. That's a good
That is.
question.
Woo!
I'm gonna give you guys an unpopular take.
Neither.
Doggy style.
Oh.
hands down. And I don't even think it's quite close.
Wow.
Wasn't this on the timeline the other day? I feel like I just saw somebody talking about this, but I'm with you, Alf.
No, I'm going Chronic.
Cody.
Yeah, I'm going Chronic.
I'm going Chronic.
Brass tiebreaker.
Oh shit! Don't make me
Braz.
do that. I think if I were like talking about like sort of importance, I'm going Chronic. But if I'm going just
Music.
fucking slaps, I'm going Doggy Style.
Bro, Doggy Style is 5 mics all time. It's a top 5 album of all time.
They're both
and
great.
This is
They're both fucking
are great.
great.
Yeah, they're both great.
So
but this is
I'm
coming
not-
from an East Coast New York hip hop head. I listen to nothing but Wu-Tang, Fugees, Biggie, and Doggy Style is top 5 all time for me. I have a good question. Best Wu-Tang member. Best MC in the Wu.
Oh shit!
And to me, it's not close. Cody, you go first.
Method.
It's wrong.
Who did he say? Who did you say?
Method Man.
Oh,
I
okay.
respect that opinion, but you're wrong. Brass.
I think you're gonna say I'm wrong on this. I don't really care because I love him. A fucking ODB is a shit. I love ODB.
Yeah, I do
I
too.
fucking love ODB. Are you fucking
The
kidding
best
me?
MC in the Wu was ODB.
I just love ODB, man.
Most
I don't give a shit.
entertaining, yes.
I
Okay,
won't.
Tiff.
I won't even tell you my favorite ODB album because I don't want you to clip that. Like, I'm not gonna say that. But I love it.
Cancel Braz.
No, I'm
Actually,
not. Listen,
somebody-
I can't.
Oedipus-
I just got bias. I got a bias, so it's not gonna matter.
Who's yours? Tiff, who's yours?
I mean,
Don't say you got.
You got a bias.
yeah,
Let's go.
I was.
Shit.
You say
got
you
tied.
got. You getting kicked off the show for the first time
What
ever.
the fuck? Come on, Tiff.
You going in
You
the
said you
backstage?
got a bias.
I'll
Let's
pick,
hear
all
it.
right, I'll pick somebody else. All right.
What?
Wait,
No,
you were gonna
don't
say
pick-
you got for real?
You said you have a bias. Let's hear.
You
what
were
it
gonna say
is.
you got?
Oh,
That
wow.
must be your cousin. You're done.
Oh
You got
shit!
first time ever. Tiffany's been sent backstage.
Damn.
Frankie, best MC in the Wu.
I'm been a big fan of Ghost.
All right.
Motherfucking Frankie. That's
Yeah.
why me
mean,
and you
that's-
were.
Solid.
I was gonna go
Solid.
Ghost.
So yeah, sure, Moose. Sure, Moose.
Yeah, me too.
With your
Ghost.
fucking vertical blinds,
Ghostface
motherfucker.
Killer?
Vertical blinds and ranch. You
What-
fucking.
What would Fridge Moose say?
Fridge Moose would have hit you with
A drip job.
Hey! Oh shit! I got nothing left in here. All
Braz
right.
does your voice better than you.
I do it pretty close.
I mean,
too.
what
definitely
in
does it
dog-
closer than Alf.
What in Doggy Style is better than next episode?
Mm.
Well, no. See, here's where Cody is showing his age.
Hey, hey.
You're
No.
you're talking.
Fucking go.
We're not talking about Doggy Style versus Chronic 2001. We're talking about Doggy Style versus the original Chronic.
Oh,
Do you know that there was an original Chronic?
I thought we were talking about the album, The Chronic.
The Chronic, but you're talking
Yeah,
about
but that
next
was 2000.
episode.
There's two different
There's
chronics.
two Chronics.
Yeah, I'm young. I don't know. My bad. And I brought it back up too. I brought it back to that too. Damn, I'm like,
And still, Doggy Style is better than both of them. But the Chronic 2001 is actually still better than the original Chronic. And I know that's a hot take, and people get mad at it.
That's the
But
more
Chronic,
popular one, isn't it?
huh?
Isn't it the more popular one?
If you're under 35, I guess.
Maybe.
I'm gonna have to Google your Chronic.
Nothing, okay, have you ever heard nothing but a
And if
G
anyone
thing?
wants to
Oh,
send
okay,
Chronic,
yes,
go
yes,
ahead
yes,
and send
yes.
it to Alf, as he said earlier in the pod.
Are people sending me Chronic?
I don't know. You said alcohol or drugs. So
I'm not taking that cross state fucking drug charge. But yeah, Doggy Style is better than Chronic.
if
or the
Crotty
Chronic
sees you
2000.
say that, no,
No, look. Karate is listening to this episode. We're going on 90 minutes.
Chronic.
We're going on 90 minutes here, and I think that's
Crotty
unnecessary.
listens to.
All right.
Do you think Crotty listens to music?
Beezy likes a Chronic.
Beasley likes Chronic.
Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
This Kyle guy had the Chronic.
No,
No, he listens to Eminem. Straight Eminem.
he listens
No,
to
he
Post
don't
Malone.
Oh yeah.
Who? The Post Malone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He listens to Macklemore.
I want to know what happened to his top lip. Did he get caught on a fence or some shit? Like was he on a swing and he got caught in a chain or some shit? Like what happened?
What's this guy's name?
Kyle Guy.
Quickly.
Like
Guy. His last name is Guy. Like he's just a guy.
There's a woman who kisses him and gets nothing but gum.
Get nothing but ghost.
Ghostface.
Google Kyle Guy and
Ghostface
fiance
killer.
Alexa Jenkins have a cute couple tattoo.
Who?
My Alexa just thought I was talking to her.
Oh.
Shit. Sorry. They have a couple tattoo. Him and his girlfriend have a couples tattoo. That's what I just contributed.
Does his girlfriend have lips?
I'm not gonna go there.
Oh man.
Oh well, she probably has 4. He only has one.
I typed in Kyle Guy lips. That's what I Googled.
Yeah, that's probably not going to come up with good search results.
Baby.
Definitely.
Let me put that in Pornhub and see what happens.
Oh,
buddy.
God damn.
He has a tattoo on his leg of David and Goliath.
You're gonna regret that one tomorrow.
Wait, what?
Kyle Guy has a tattoo on his leg of David and Goliath.
and he's supposed to be.
I have no idea.
Yo, this guy has David and Goliath on
I
his
googled
thigh?
Kyle Guy lips, and these are the things.
He got that tattooed after he like went up against Kelly Olynyk and like got a layup. He's like, "Look at me."
Holy shit!
That lip is so fucked up to me. I feel like you have to try to make your lip that fucking tiny.
Listen, you got to be careful, man. People watching the show with that same type of lip going, "Oh man,
Bro, but he looks like he can't really close his mouth.
That's not our problem.
Like
hey,
on a bike
hey
ride,
Moose, you know who doesn't have lips like that? Drip, drip, drip.
On a bike ride, he gets gnats in his teeth.
Mm.
Well, yeah. Jesus.
Someone said if the Joker was a distinctly average basketball player. Tyler Guy, ladies and gentlemen.
Kyle Guy, isn't it?
Tyler. Oh, I said Tyler. That means it's time to go.
That feels racist.
For sure.
I'm out of fucking shot.
Holy shit.
His mouth is xenophobic. What? What is this?
Xenophobic.
No, not xenophobic.
Oh, no,
It
it's
says
xenomorphic. I don't know
xenom- what does that mean?
Is that the from Alien?
I feel like
Xenomorph?
it's a Power Rangers thing.
I'm done chiming in on stuff
Alien.
like this because I've been wrong about everything.
Yeah.
I like the fact that 130 people are still watching this.
Chris, they're all here for you.
Really?
No, that can't be true.
Cody just sent me this. This is
Hey,
the
man.
fucking.
That's his tattoo.
That's a fucking tattoo on
Yeah.
on this guy's fucking leg.
No.
No, that is
Yeah.
not his
What?
leg.
Is that Oedipus?
He
That is
definitely
not
had
his
sex.
leg.
He's definitely had sex with his mom.
He's had sex once.
Yeah, with his mom. Yeah, we know. He won't stop bragging about it.
I love how Brass like removes himself from the fucking shot after that.
It's actually
Every-
it's a good comedic tool, like to like disappear.
Yeah, he gets to do that. I say bad jokes, and I just gotta sit here like,
You got to sit there and own it.
yeah. Brass like just fucking bounces. His mouth is xenomorphic. I don't know. I feel like that's gross. I gotta piss. Brass, come back in. You got a host.
Wait, I got a host? What the fuck happened? Yo. What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, we got some questions.
Let's take him.
No, I don't think we do, actually. They're not asking questions.
We do. I see one here.
Wait, who?
Solid
Oedipus.
fill by saying we have questions.
Oedipus again?
Yeah, he's paying for these.
Was Oedipus a tier 3?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so. Yeah,
shit.
he was
Yeah.
a tier 3.
We'll put up
We got
anything
another
Oedipus
one?
says.
So we got to do a drip
Oh
drop.
boy.
He didn't put another one, but
Yeah, put him up there.
My cup's empty, so I'm going straight from the bottle.
Hey, what kind of? I was gonna ask
There you
you, Chris,
go.
before we get to Oedipus. What kind of tequila are you drinking?
Don Julio,
Oh, nice. What is that, like the fancy shit?
42. Yeah, this was
Oh.
I got it for Christmas. So.
Nice.
Ooh.
That's awesome, man.
Fancy.
And I'm not inviting anybody over to my house these days, so I'm just gonna go straight from it.
Well, that's good. You're responsible. You're responsible. That's good. Unlike Tyler Herro, who has everyone over to his house apparently.
Apparently.
Nice. Okay. What is the Oedipus question? I'm trying to find it.
Rambo or RoboCop?
Oh.
Rambo or
Rambo.
RoboCop?
Wait.
Man,
Moose?
that's hard to say.
I mean, I'm gonna go Rambo,
I'm going Rambo.
but that's mainly just because I was never big on RoboCop.
I mean, I like like as a kid, I liked RoboCop,
Right.
but I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like the last Rambo movie was so fucking violent that it was awesome,
I didn't even see it.
and it was a horrible movie.
Terrible.
Movie. Terrible movie. But I literally saw a hole in someone like this big, and it was awesome. It was great. I love that.
What about you,
Love
Chris?
I've never seen them.
Oh, good. I thought I was
have
the
you
only
ever
one.
seen any Rambo or RoboCop?
Right.
Have you seen
Any
neither?
one?
I've
RoboCop
not.
3?
I'm not a huge action movie person. It's like
Thank
my
you.
least favorite
I'm
genre.
I'm kind of with you. I gotta
Totally,
be honest.
totally.
I haven't seen.
I've gotten into them like in recent years because like people on our show like they're obsessed with Die Hard, so I watch Die Hard and it's fine. Like I kind of get why it's like got that nostalgic.
fun.
But yeah, I've never
So,
been a huge like.
Are
action
you
guy.
not into
Cody,
the
favorite movie? Yeah. What's your genre?
I like comedies. I mean, like, but in terms of like good movies, like non-comedy. I mean, I know comedies can be good, but a movie that I like, Departed, is one of my favorite movies.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Solid.
It's tough,
Good
man. Off
movie.
the top of your head, saying your favorite movie is tough.
like,
but,
No, it's good.
do
We're gonna
you
break
watch-
down The Departed on Streambeat. You got to come on and
Right.
and join us
Do
for
you
that.
watch any of the? Do you watch the Marvel movies or anything? Like, or do you? Because I gotta be honest, I have seen 3.
yeah,
I've seen Iron Man 1, 2, and Guardians 1. Like that's
Dude.
it.
That's so funny because I'm not a big Marvel guy, but if you say to me which ones, like I definitely saw the first 2 Iron Men, and I saw the first Guardians of the Galaxy, and yeah, those are 2 of the ones
That's
that I like.
hilarious
It's funny.
because I saw Iron
Like
Man.
some of the worst are.
I
I
know,
saw
right?
Iron
The
Man
worst
2
one.
in
Yeah,
theaters. I'm
worse.
like, this is
Worser.
fucking terrible.
I've heard
I'm
Thor
done with
is
comic book
sneaky
movies.
good. I've heard Thor is sneaky good.
No,
Thor is
The first
no,
one.
no. Thor: Dark World is shitty. Don't
Yeah.
watch that.
Terrible.
But
So
the
first-
original,
the
the
first
first
Thor is
Thor
okay.
is not bad.
You see what
One-
happened now if we're talking
Shut
Marvel?
up.
What have I walked into?
Go
We're
Thor
having
1,
Marvel slander?
Thor
then
1.
Thor 3.
Okay.
Thor 1 was good.
Thor 3. Skip 2.
Ragnarok is one of the funniest fucking movies I've ever seen in my
but
life.
skip 2 because there's too much Natalie Portman, and she
Yeah.
Portmans
Is
it
that
up.
possible?
She Portmans it up.
Really?
Thor
It's
2 is
good?
not bad,
No,
but
it's
in the hierarchy of Marvel movies, it's way down.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What's the best
Press
Marvel
doesn't
movie?
approve.
the best Marvel movie.
Are we including the Avengers film?
Civil
All
War?
of them, yeah.
Civil
There's only-
War.
I
No.
say Infinity War is the best.
No,
Winter Soldier is the best.
that's what I meant.
What's
That's
the
what I meant.
okay?
I
What's
love Winter
what's
Soldier.
the worst Marvel movie?
Thor.
Iron
the
Man
second
3.
Thor.
Hulk.
Ooh, okay.
The second Thor. It's worse than
who was the Iron Man 3?
Gwyneth
the
Paltrow
Miami
makes
Heat?
it even worse.
We have y'all motherfuckers haven't talked about basketball in like hour. Like,
Oh.
Was there a game tonight?
I mean,
Gabe
yeah, it's a
Vincent is
rare
the-
dub.
Gabe Vincent is the Iron Man 3 of Marvel movies.
Oh, that's not good.
Wow.
I said it. It didn't even fucking make sense. Motherfuckers just
No,
like
it made sense.
No, the best part about Iron Man 3 was the Mandarin. And he ended up not being a real bad guy. Spoiler
Right,
alert.
it was fake.
Well, I
Wait,
mean,
was he
that
an
is
orange?
true.
What
Not
the
the
fuck
worst.
is going on?
I like
You-
that twist, Loki.
That was a
It was a horror
terrible
movie.
fucking twist. And then the guy with the fucking mullet ended up being the bad guy.
Spoilers.
Spoiler
Yeah.
alert.
Y'all
Chris, you're not
can-
gonna remember this.
y'all
This guy's
can
got
admit
10
it.
years worth of movies to catch up on.
Y'all
Chill.
can admit it. Gwyneth Paltrow was the worst thing ever.
Yep, she is horrible.
Y'all can admit it.
She is horrible.
As
She
soon
doesn't
as-
know what movie
as-
she's in.
As soon as she shows up, my body shuts down.
Meanwhile, Cody's like I'll talk 45 minutes of subs if you want, but like
Yeah.
subs and wings. But like you get
The funny
into
thing
this.
the funny thing is I'm really not into the Marvel stuff at all. But a few months ago, in the middle of like the pandemic, I was like, you know what? I Googled like, let me watch the Marvel movies in order. So I did that thing where you can like Google like the proper way to watch all of them. And I think the first one is one of the Captain America movies.
Yeah, and it's
And
terrible.
so I like started that one and I got through 45 minutes and I was just like, I'm never going to do this. So I
Captain
gave up
America:
after
The First Avengers is one of the worst movies.
Yeah, it's long.
no,
it's
it's not a
drawn
good place to
out.
start.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
And honestly, watching them in order is terrible because then
Yeah.
you get to Captain Marvel,
Right.
and
Yeah.
that shit
That's-
sucks.
That's
That's like
the
eight-
worst Marvel
is it?
movie.
No,
That
that is not the worst Marvel movie.
It's
it's
pretty
not.
fucking
No.
bad, Tiff.
I think it is the worst.
But to be the worst, Gwyneth Paltrow must show up.
Okay, Tiffany, I gotta ask you,
Ask me.
who is the Mo Harkless of Marvel?
Oh,
good question.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, that's too good. That's too good. It's
The
got to
fact-
be.
It's Gwyneth Paltrow, easy. And the fact that they gave her a fucking suit and made her rescue made me want to
Whoa! Spoilers! Jesus
Brad?
You're
Christ,
not gonna remember
Tiffany!
this.
Brad,
Did anybody
Brad,
watch
if you
episode
ain't
4
watched
of
it by
WandaVision?
now,
Yeah, I
if you
did.
ain't watched it
I'm
by
still
now,
worried about Tyler having COVID, possibly. Like, I mean, you're all talking about Marvel. I'm like,
Well, we
Alf.
gotta make ourselves feel better.
how
Alf,
is Moose
question
gonna
in the
be able to
chat.
say drip
Okay,
drop
give me the
next
question
2
in
weeks?
Yeah,
the
what's the
chat.
question?
We've all answered it. Rambo or RoboCop?
Rambo. What the fuck?
Rambo.
Who said RoboCop?
I've never seen either of them.
I don't think anyone said RoboCop.
No one said
I
Rambo.
don't think
Yeah,
anyone
nobody
really
said
said that.
RoboCop.
I mean, RoboCop is fine. But I mean,
RoboCop 1 was actually fucking good.
If
Yeah.
you're a kid,
No, even okay.
I thought as a
So it's
kid.
like so RoboCop's like ranch.
Yeah,
yeah, sure, that's fair.
Then
That's
you
fair.
grew up and started watching Rambo.
That's fair. I was saying how the last RoboCop was fucking awesome. It was a horrible movie, but it was at least like super fucking violent. Like,
Have you seen the last 2 Rambo movies?
buddy?
Holy
That
shit!
shit was fun as hell. If
I
you told
was
me
a
right
little
now the Marvel
disturbed.
movies are like that, I'd actually go back and watch the last dozen Marvel movies.
That last
No.
Wolverine movie, the
That
last one,
Logan.
that
Oh, you got
Logan,
to watch that and Deadpool, the first
Logan
one.
is-
Actually, okay, I lied. I did see Deadpool.
Okay.
Both
the
Deadpools
fourth.
are amazing.
Right.
Logan
Yeah,
is
both
you
the
got
fourth
if you like violence, watch Logan.
Logan is fucking awesome.
I mean, listen,
Logan
I
was
saw
dope.
the last like 5 Heat games. Like, I'm not that
That
into
was
violence.
violent.
Like, but
Yeah.
Speaking of like an age thing, do you guys find it like ever since I've gotten into my 30s, I find it more difficult to stay awake for movies? Anyone got this?
yes,
dead
fucking
ass.
yes.
Like
It takes me 4
Chris,
tries.
yeah.
I
to
fell
finish a
asleep
movie.
during Deadpool 2. Like I enjoyed Deadpool 1 and I
Deadpool
was
1 is fun.
enjoying Deadpool
It's hilarious.
2.
We've seen the
Zonked
same
out in the
exact
middle.
amount of Marvel movies, Chris.
It takes me 4 tries to get through a full movie.
Yes.
There was that movie with the little dude from Spider-Man, and it was like this weird priest who was like molesting girls.
Oh,
It was it was a Netflix movie.
Yeah,
Oh.
Really good.
was it?
It took me a week to watch that motherfucker.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What is that?
It was like what's his name?
Yeah,
Tom
Holland.
I don't
Tom
remember
Holland.
the name of the movie.
Yeah, I can remember the name. It was a Netflix movie, and he's like this kid in some fucking rural town, and the preacher comes in. It's an amazing movie, but it took me a week to get through.
What do we think about Ant-Man?
It,
I like Paul
Ant-Man.
Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
I like
Ant-Man was
Paul
really
Rudd.
good.
Oh shit!
I
That
like
tip about
Paul-
to go off.
I'm not
Both
going out of
Ant-Mans
my
were
way
really
to watch
good.
it.
I ain't never paid for an Ant-Man.
Neither. I mean, come on.
No, but I used to like.
No, that's a
certain-
lie.
Certain
Save this-
movies you got to see on the big screen.
Save this for
Yeah.
Stream Beat.
Yes.
No, actually, that's a lie.
Yeah,
I
come on,
paid
yeah.
because I had kids during Ant-Man, and yeah, I watched both of them at the movie theater.
Ant-Man ain't getting my money.
Ant-Man was definitely one to see in theaters, though. I'll agree with Tiff. Entirely the way that it's shot and produced,
Right.
it's meant
That's
for the big.
that's some straight to video type shit.
No, you guys are saying the exact opposite thing.
Yeah, Moose, she's not agreeing with you.
Wow.
He's not.
Oh no, But I'm not saying that it's the best Marvel movie. Like I'm not going out of my way to watch it.
It's not even on the list.
You're trying to fix it. You're trying to like turn this into a win for you.
Yeah.
You're saying the exact opposite of what you were saying.
I just not agree with you.
Hit with a drip jab.
Drip drop.
Cody, what's that bottle you're
real
drinking out of?
good,
Let's
Brass.
see that.
Thanks.
Don Julio.
Bruce.
Oh, that's that down. Let me see the label. Oh shit.
I need to try that.
Hell fuck.
I've seen that in stores. Like
Bro, that Don Julio, let me tell you something.
Yeah, the most I spent on a Don Julio is the Añejo, and it was delicious, but like I haven't tried that.
It's
like,
too clean, dude. It's like you don't even get drunk, but it's like smooth, and it's like you just like it's. I like it. It's really good.
I love making cocktails, so like that's part of the like when I was like buying a lot of tequila and stuff like I wasn't getting that kind of shit because that's like you drink that straight.
Yes,
but the thing is the
first time I ever had this, I was with Dan. And he like it was at one of the Moss Miami things, and he was passing around little cups of it to everybody. And I'm thinking, okay, this is tequila. I've done this before. I can look cool. We're taking shots, so I'm like waiting for like the cheers, and I'm not drinking mine yet because I'm like, God, how many are we giving out to people? Like, are we ever gonna do this? And then like 10 minutes later, I'm like, Dan, are we like gonna do this? He's like, Chris, this is Don Julio 1942. You just sip this. Like, we're not taking shots. We're not in college.
Yeah,
like we just passed around Don Julio.
You don't see people taking a shot.
And I'm like the idiot, like frat guy. Like, come on, guys, are we doing this? Everyone's just like we sip this, okay? We're not taking shots.
God damn it, Moose.
Cody, I'd have been right there with you.
I know. I was like, "Are we doing these? Are we doing these shots?"
That's awesome.
There's a Patron like 1918 or some shit. There's a fancy ass
the last
Patron.
time we had a pandemic, like that's too.
No, it's some like Spanish food Patron. It's some fancy ass Patron that costs like fucking $30 a shot. And I was with a bunch of people from work, and I had my company credit card.
1942.
Is it the same 1942?
There's a 42, a 26, and a 64.
Man,
so
I don't know.
Frankie is all about the Wikipedia tonight.
Yeah. I'm googling
between the tequila and the John Crotty. Like he is fucking on.
Speaking of which, John Crotty, man, what the fuck? Fuck that guy.
Well, so apparently, like that was a big deal to take shots of this fucking Patron, and I was like, all right, well, I'll order a round because my job is paying for it, and I was entertaining clients. And the guy asked me, like, do you want it chilled? And I'm like, yeah, I'm not drinking shots of warm tequila.
Right.
So they chilled it, and apparently
it was like, right.
Oh my God, the high acidity motherfuckers were like, you don't drink this chilled. I'm like, bitch, how you gonna take a warm shot of tequila?
Right.
I'm not in the middle of Mexico in the 40s.
Yeah,
like,
but it depends. It depends. Like
this, I'm doing room temperature, but I'm telling you, it worked. I'm telling you,
that's fine. No, that's totally fine. But like, if you're going Cuervo, like chill is totally fine.
See,
but
I don't know
chilled
good
is
tequila.
fine.
That's the thing.
You don't know good. I mean, that's your fault. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
What to say.
I'm
but
broke.
if you go to a better type of tequila, like you're gold, man. You don't need that shit chilled.
Mm-hmm.
It's delicious.
A bunch of people are like, you don't chill tequila. I don't know that because I drink too much to drink expensive shit.
When I do shots of Patron at Flanny's on a Sunday during football,
Boom.
We're chilling that shit every time.
Chilling it, yes.
So Christian is into the Clooney tequila. That's the Casamigos.
Okay.
Which is good. I'm good with that. That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Yeah, see all this fancy shit.
I'm not I got this for Christmas. I'm a Patron guy generally.
You guys should try the Rocks tequila, the Terramana. That one's.
I want to try that.
That's the one. That's the one that fucked me up last time.
I've never even heard of Terramana.
It's
hella.
You can sponsor me, The Rock, if you ever want to, but it fucked me up last time.
I want to clarify. We will take sponsors from literally any liquor company. I don't really care, even if we've talked shit about you before. We love you. And
I do want to say that I will drink anything. So
I'll drink
except
the Clamato shit. I'll drink that, man. I'll take shots.
If you if you make moonshine in your basement and want to give us money to and put your logo on our post game show, I'll do it. I'll drink your shit.
Let's go. Let's go.
My
listen, I drank. My God, between like March in like December, like I drank more than I have had my entire life in those months, and like I drank so goddamn much, and like I am totally I kind of went off of that, like making cocktails and stuff like that. I made tiki drinks like nobody's business.
I made some margs. I made some margs during the peak of the pandemic.
Oh man, I made tons of mojitos. I made tons of tiki drinks. I love that stuff. That stuff is so good. Very alcoholic, by the way. I want to clarify.
I moved into my own place last year, so I got so many bottles of wine. By the third week of the pandemic, I had drank like 8 bottles of wine. All the damn Zoom parties that our friends are having, happy hours and stuff. It was terrible. So much wine.
So I don't know if you guys saw the picture of all the Crown Royal bags I've collected since March. I put it on Twitter, and it was it got me calls.
It is deeper than the Heat bench.
Yeah, it got me calls from my family, and I need everyone. And also, I had all those Crown Royal bags. First of all, those are all handles. They're not the little Crown Royal. They're all handles, and I don't only drink Crown Royal. I drink vodka and Crown Royal. I switch back and forth. So, and somebody was like, "Oh, how long have you been collecting them?" I'm like, since March. Because before March, I gave it to my girlfriend's mom to make a quilt. I had a whole bunch of the motherfuckers before that.
We got to talk about. I got to talk about this Photoshop I did because, Alf, I don't know if you know this, but the ring, the Heat championship ring, is a Crown Royal logo. I don't know if you ever caught that.
Yes, I did catch that.
Okay, you caught that. Okay, good.
What I'm still, I will never get over is that my ears are proportional.
No, those are your fucking ears. Listen, I hate to break it to you. Those are
it's
your
not my
ears.
fault. No, not your fault. It's my fault. Like, it's my head.
Oh,
like
okay.
Right now, look at my ears. I'm straight at the camera. My ears don't match up.
You can't even. You can only see like the top of your ear.
Yeah, you really can't.
As long as you hate yourself and not me, I'm cool.
It's not your fault. It's my fault. It's genetics. I don't have a symmetrical face.
Listen, you talking about genetics? At least you're not this guy.
Oh my god, at least got a lip.
That guy's got repeated genetics in there.
His last name is Guy. I can't even get over that.
Honestly,
Jesus.
I'm just doing this until Cody's like, "Fuck you guys."
Yeah, Cody's like, Jesus.
This is taking.
Like, Alf, you told me this was gonna be 40 minutes.
Cody's trying to be nice, and I'm like, whatever. Just keep talking.
We got like 15 minutes into Marvel talk. Cody was like, all right.
No, I've actually
for the hard network out.
I just looked at it. I was like, wow, it's later than I thought. But no, I'm having fun. I'm good.
We have 108 viewers right now.
I mean,
is that a lot? Is that a lot?
Yeah,
it's pretty good. I know. Listen, we're not up to your like fucking
low.
6,000 like Lebatard viewers.
No, I just meant I didn't.
What do you think about what? So I mean, recently you guys
were
started
over
doing
200
Twitch.
at one point.
What do you guys think about Twitch? Like, what is that platform like for you guys? Because
I mean,
you guys were killing it on there.
I want to keep. I keep telling them I want to like do more with that stuff. Like just not where it's like maybe not our whole crew, but where it's more just like hanging out, this type of stuff. But
awesome.
I don't know. Yeah, no, it was fun. It's. And the people we have helping us out, it was like it looked good, so that's good.
I think the more people that recognize this as a platform, the better.
Yeah.
We got another question from Oedipus again: Den of Thieves or Heat?
Ooh. What is Den of Thieves?
Den of Thieves.
I haven't seen either of these. I know Heat is very popular.
Why did you like say, hey, that's a question?
No, because Oedipus
because he wanted it to go around so that it could end on him and be like, I would agree.
It's because
I want to talk.
Twice.
You know, this
question.
Brass brought up an interesting topic because
Okay,
one of the when I switched from 5 Reasons to Heatbeat. And then Heatbeat was saying, well, we do most of our stuff on Twitch. Like, I literally was like, what the fuck is Twitch? I made an entire, like, promo video of me making fun of the fact that I was going from YouTube to Twitch. And it was like everyone was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, there were literally people saying, you're going from varsity to JV right now. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, one of the things that was, like, really cool to me is seeing, like, first, I saw Tobin embrace Twitch, and I got a lot of respect for Tobin. I love Tobin. Tobin knows how to use multiple sources of media.
Tobin's great, man.
Tobin's amazing. And then when you guys moved to Twitch, and then I saw Alexandria Ocasio, AOC. I can't even fucking talk. I saw AOC did a whole thing on Twitch. I was like, fuck. I was like, yo, Twitch is legitimate. And like, and I was like, damn, like, yo, the dudes at Miami Heat beat were like in front of this. Like, so for us, it's a huge deal that you guys have embraced Twitch because you're Miami based. And if you guys think Twitch is a real platform, everybody that downloads Twitch for you guys is just a new viewer. It's a potential viewer for us, and it's amazing. Listen, and the more of us that do that and deplatform something like YouTube, like we're honestly we're taking the power in our own hands, and I'm really excited about that. So
everyone who downloads the app and creates an account and is part of that ecosystem on Twitch is great for all of us.
It really is.
And honestly, props to Lebatard for doing that. Like that's an awesome thing, man. I watched the shit out of that show
cool.
A couple days ago when you were doing that. It was
great.
Great.
I mean, I wish I could say that I was like, the leader on us doing that.
You were the driving force behind it.
Yeah, no, you know what it was actually.
Yeah,
I sent a few
credit.
emails,
Take credit,
I talked
Chris.
to some people, and I was like, this is the future. Listen to me. I'm going to lead us there. And then we did it. And it's all because of me. So yeah. No, you're totally right. You're totally right. It's the future though. Like I agree.
Now, like had you talked to your dad about Twitch and like what was his
he thinks it's like an itch that you have.
Yeah,
like
Twitch.
Like a little Twitch.
He's an idiot. Yeah.
But what I like about it is like we're turning it from just something that you just stream your games on, like I'm playing COD, watch me play COD.
Yeah.
To this is a place where you watch talk shows.
You can do productions. Like it's
Talking about COD.
Oh well. The most prominent Call of Duty injury in history.
My man loves COD. Flashbangs.
That's fucked up. But I think that I think you guys, Tobin, us, we're turning Twitch not just for a place you go to watch people play video games, to a place where you watch talk shows and sports shows.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I think it's like when you ever feel like you're on the ground floor or something, like I feel like we're on the ground floor or something. Like I don't think we're like we're making Twitch a huge deal because Twitch was a huge deal, but I feel like we're doing something different with Twitch than anybody else has.
I don't know. I feel like it's been around. It's been around for a little bit longer. I felt like we were a little late. I mean, you guys have I don't know, the Miami Heat beat and stuff have been on it for a while. Like we've just did like our third broadcast. So like, I feel like we're a little late to it, but you're right. In the grand scheme of things, it's definitely new, but I feel like, we could have been a little quicker.
I feel like the last 2 or 3 months, like prior to 2 or 3 months from now was like mostly gaming. Like you hear, if you're like, hey, say the first word.
Oh yeah.
You're thinking when you hear Twitch, you think
or
gaming.
Poker streaming too.
Right.
A lot of people are like doing that shit.
I like how he's like, oh, we were a little bit late to it. You guys were early. Nobody gives a fuck where we were on Twitch.
Yeah,
we could be as early as we
200
want.
people were like,
Dan heard that Gianni was on Twitch, and he's like, no, hell no, not that guy. I gotta be there. I'm gonna take his fucking time.
Fuck Johnny. Fuck Johnny.
Gianni and Franky weren't the trailblazers for Twitch. I will say we were on it before you guys, but listen, there were Native Americans in America before the Europeans came, and then they blew it up and gave everybody fucking smallpox.
You just compared Dan to Christopher Columbus.
Yes, I sure did. Don't kill us, Cody.
What does that make me?
I will say from an audience perspective, because, obviously we're all huge fans of the show. It's nice to have the visual aspect as well, because you guys do a really good job of balancing both sides and giving something to the audience that's watching on Twitch and the audience that's listening on the podcast. So it definitely it's nice to have at least both options available.
I think we're better. I think the visual, because there's the argument that if people are watching us on Twitch, then they're not downloading, and our main value is our podcast downloads. So I think diversifying that type of stuff is the best. And I think it adds so many people want to see us. So even if our downloads take a little hit, it's still worth it. Like,
You're talking
I'm sure you guys have that struggle too. I'm sure with like
Yep.
whether we're going to release this as a podcast or like Twit. Like it's just like, I don't know. It's tough. I think people are still trying to figure out in this podcast world, like what is the best strategy with that type of
We're
shit.
talking about visuals. We're talking about drip drive.
Moose changed his angle and has been so lacking in this shit.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly,
He was
Moose is
better.
a
He was
good
better
angle,
with a
man.
vertical blind.
Moose
in
is
the back.
like a new person with this angle.
What I want to know is we made fun of his angle and then he switched it, but then he claimed it was because of a charger issue. Are we believing
is.
the charger issue, or
I
did
will
he
show
just
you right now.
want to
But
switch
no,
the
but you're
angle?
plugged into a charger now.
Yes,
Don't
but I had
stop
to,
showing so much.
So-
of
That
Yeah, I
floor,
had
You're
to
making
that
it
floor
worse.
takes away some of the appeal of that.
Yeah,
guitar.
stop
ruining
showing
it.
so much of
Is
your
that an
apartment,
NES?
bro.
Moose, I
You're
don't know
ruining
why,
it.
man.
Yeah, you really fucked up. Like your little like half shoulder with a guitar behind you. Yeah, you had a mystique going with this whole little thing, and then you showed us your floor, and for some reason you have a hungry hippos game on your floor.
Oh man, that's my dog's. Man, fuck you guys. That's what she eats her food out of.
Yeah, you look so poor every time you
Your
show
camera
your
quality
apartment.
literally started fading as you showed us the floor.
And so it just looked like a hungry hippos game, and like nobody understands why you have that.
Do you have a
You're
five
like
on
at
the? Do you have a
64
5
bit.
on the floor? Drip drop.
That was good.
I don't like that Cody's drinking this expensive tequila because he's not even getting drunk.
No, I am. This is
You don't need much of that.
drinking this
That's
thing for
good
like
shit.
2
That's
hours
good
straight.
shit. I gotta try that, Chris. I gotta try that. That's good stuff.
We're on hour 2. Are we gonna keep going?
I mean, we're under 100 now, man. I don't know.
Oedipus donated to ask a few more questions.
Oh my god, Oedipus.
All right, come on.
What?
Props.
All right.
Oedipus.
Two questions. What's your favorite which cartoon do you prefer, Mask or G.I. Joe?
The fuck?
And-
I'm like 40.
Ask.
And Cody, do you prefer the lack of polish that Twitch brings instead of television?
That's a good question because
Oh,
that
that's a good
first one
question.
is G.I. Joe, and it's a stupid question beyond
G.I.
that.
Joe
I mean,
easily.
it's GI Joe. I don't know what the fuck Mask is.
Oh,
I-
Mask was dope. The toys were
Mask?
dope.
I know the Mask movie.
It's the
No, do you
MAM.
remember M.A.S.K.S? Like it was like a acronym,
I just
Yeah, and
and
remember
they had these like
Mask
dope
with-
toys that like transformed into like other like super vehicles.
I remember Mask with Cher.
Yeah,
I remember
no,
that.
not the motherfucker
I mean,
with the.
that shows my fucking age. I'm out.
Yeah.
My Mask is the one with Jim Carrey and Cameron Diaz.
Not the guy that looked like fucking Kyle Guy.
God.
Lip. But that was a good question for Cody.
It's a good
What was
point.
the
He does
question?
look like Mask, doesn't he?
It was like, do you prefer the I forget what the question was.
Do you prefer the lack of polish? I got it. Do you prefer the lack of polish that
I
Twitch
love how
brings
Al's
instead
like,
of television?
that was a good question. We should get back to that question. What was the question? No, the question was, fuck, it was a good question.
Do you prefer the lack of of polish?
I think that our show doesn't really. I think our show is better when we're live. I think because it feels more dangerous. Like I think when we just release a podcast, there's always that like fear that we could just be like, oh, let's do that part again. So like when we're on Twitch, we're live. So that like that aspect, if we make a mistake, we can celebrate it more. I think our show should be live. Like I think we're better live, but we'll see if that. Who knows what we end up being.
We're having that struggle with light skin opinions right now, where our show is like really good when we record it and edit it, but like we don't get the audience interaction that we do when we do it live.
Yeah.
But the biggest problem is that like when we do it live, we look like this.
Gotta learn your angles, bro.
Yeah, and it's fucking horrible.
This is Light Skin Opinions version of Moose's fridge.
I'm thinking maybe like you got to take the spot where that guy in the middle is at.
Yeah, because he makes us look bigger.
He looks so small in the frame.
He does.
Wait, can I change the whole? Wait, hold on. Let me see. Okay, I can change the whole thing. I'm gonna do. So this is what we did last time. So we showed this picture, but then we have our new angle looks a lot better. Like we don't look nearly as fat.
Much better.
That's a great angle.
But then we realized what the problem was is Parrish is so skinny and small. So since we were playing the Nuggets, we decided to put another fat light-skinned guy in the middle. And we look so much better with that guy there.
It's true.
By comparison, yeah.
Right?
Easily.
As if Jokic was our fucking producer, I wouldn't look nearly as fat.
I'm surprised there's a picture of Jokic that he's not bleeding. His arms are always bleeding for some damn reason.
No, they should have never gave me access to like do the production on this show. It's a terrible time. Wow, time to replace Parrish. Yes, with Jokic, and I wouldn't look so fat. It's terrible for my dating life. Good thing I have a girlfriend.
Can't believe the Lakers didn't cover 2 points.
I will always lament every Lakers win. Fuck the Lakers, man.
All right, one of y'all give us something because I'm done.
Yeah.
I'll give you a drink.
I'm just fucking. Oh, there we go.
Shit. Oh shit.
Y'all want to keep hanging out? I'm fine. I just don't want to keep hosting a fucking show anymore. Like, honestly, we can just keep doing this and we can keep drinking, or I can go to I can
Chris,
go 2 feet to my bed and just watch snowfall.
Have you been drinking at all during the Lebatard show? Or that's just too early for you. I know Dan drank.
Dan drank that one day.
Yeah.
He drank tequila that I bought him for Christmas. And,
what kind of tequila?
Dude, way more than I've ever spent on a bottle of tequila.
What'd you get?
I basically just went to Whole Foods, to Total Wine, and was like, all right.
Total Wine, excellent store, by the way. I mean, we would love them as a sponsor.
I was like, Don Julio. I was like, that's about the price range I want. Just give me something else. And they were like, this thing is similarly priced. I was like, all right, I'll take that. And he likes it, so I did good. It's like Cinquero or something. It's I don't know.
I mean, I'm not sure that's what it is, but I'm into it. I'm into it, and I want them as a sponsor.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
Cinquero.
awesome.
I like the fact that Brass is fighting me on who gets the host spot.
I'm trying to like bring me down here, and Alpha's like, "Fucking fuck you," and he brings me back up.
I'm done. I just want to enjoy hanging out at this point.
Yeah.
If we end the show, I'm fucking way too fucking drunk to keep doing
same.
this.
We've been going on for 2:07, man.
If Cody wants to keep fucking drinking and having a good time, let's keep going.
Any last questions? Oh, fucking Miami Heat Beat, like plug the pod. Fuck you, Miami Heat Beat. Honestly, I'm about to go back to 5 reasons.
Gianni with the plug the pod.
This is bullshit.
Listen to Locked On Heat.
Yeah.
Listen to or Miami Heat UK or
listen to Five on the Floor.
Whatever you do, don't listen to fucking Miami Heat Beat. Like,
listen to Five on the Floor.
And listen to the Lebatard Show Mystery Crate.
Listen to everything but Five on the Floor.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, not Five on the Floor. Miami Heat Beat.
So how's it working on the pods? I mean, so you've been doing that for about a week now, roughly, right? I mean, how's that working out for you guys?
Me?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean a week? What do you mean?
Couple weeks. I mean, however long you've been.
Since you left ESPN.
Oh, since we left, we have the Mystery Crate pod. That is kind of like our baby, like the shipping container. We can kind of do whatever we want with that. And then
what is your favorite? Like, what is your okay? This pod is happening. What's
the show
my favorite?
is my favorite. The show is my favorite.
Okay.
Everything else.
Weak answer.
Not necessarily.
No, it is.
Stupidity or.
I think that it's good. I think our audience likes to have like the menu options to like have like, just the shipping container here, just Stugotz's podcast, Dan South Beach sessions, but there's no like moments on those pods like where we like find like the laughter that we do on our show. Like it really is like when we're all together doing that show, it just feels like you can feel the chemistry. Everybody knows their exact role. Whereas when you have the Mystery Crate, then I'm all of a sudden hosting a podcast or like, you know what I mean? Like it's just, we're all in different roles. That it's fine. And we're getting better at it and we do some fun, interesting things, but doesn't flow the way our show does where everybody's just in their spot. And like I'm Duncan Robinson on the Lebatard show, like where
Well,
I'm just the fifth guy, just like waiting for them to pass me the ball. Whereas on the mystery crate, I have to like all of a sudden be Duncan Robinson, who's like taking 30 shots a game.
If we're being real, then Tiff hates you.
Right. Right.
Cody, the real question is like, where's the spot for Heat Beat on Meadowlark Media?
That's a great question. I don't know.
We belong with you guys.
I know. It's honestly, I think that they want to start a podcast network. So you should, the high up.
We fit in seamlessly.
You let us know.
Dude,
we're there, man.
You think this is my like? You think I have these decisions to make? Like
Bro,
I can get you a meeting. I can get you a meeting with the right guy. That's about the pull that I have.
Well,
that's all you need. That's all you need.
We show up to the meeting, hit him with a couple of drip drives.
Maybe we'll have the meeting.
You're not going to be invited to the meeting.
You're not going.
Maybe next Saturday we have the meeting on air, like during this.
There we go, bro.
Yeah, let's
because first of all, Mike Ryan's been dodging me, but he's going to come on. Roy's coming on Wednesday, by the way. I don't know. Did you know that?
No.
Roy's coming on Wednesday.
Nice.
And I've told all three of you guys to tell Amin to respond to my fucking DMs.
I don't think I told him to do that yet.
Yeah, see, you guys.
That's a weird text to send somebody.
Amin's got to come for this Kyle guy Sarlacc pit.
No,
come on, Amin.
You're right. It is a weird thing. Like, hey, Amin, respond to Alf, the random guy from Twitter's DM.
Have you guys met before?
Yeah. I met him like 3-4 times. Huh?
Does he follow you?
He follows me, yeah.
Oh, okay, because he might not see it if he doesn't follow you. That's why.
No, he saw. I congratulated him on the move from ESPN, and he was like, "Thank you so much, bro."
Okay.
Blah blah.
So he responded. Okay.
And then I was like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "Oh, hey, if you can ever come on my post game show," and he didn't respond to that one.
Did you drop me? Did you drop my name? Chris has been on.
No, I didn't think it was going to hold that much weight.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I was waiting for Roy to come on, but like Roy's been on.
Is Roy going to bail before this week? No.
Nah, Roy's coming. Like I have a really good relationship with all you guys. Like me and you are good. Me and Billy are good. Me and Roy are good. Mike pretends he hates me every time he sees me, but he'll take a picture with me. He's just annoyed with me. He's like Sedano.
How did he get annoyed with you?
Huh?
What happened? Like, how did he get annoyed with you?
Same thing with Sedano. I argue with him on Twitter, and then I'm the loud fucking guy on Twitter.
Sedano is like an NBA company man. Like the NBA is doing fucked up shit right now, and Sedano's like, bro, I support it.
I'm not saying, I don't know why Mike Ryan hates me so much. But he always responds to my DMs, and anytime I ask him to come on the show, he comes on. So
listen,
are
we selling or holding, Chris? That's what I gotta know. Are we selling or holding?
I don't want to tell you what I.
Oh my god!
I sold.
You sold?
Yeah.
Oh shit! You're not holding,
dude. I'm not in some war. Okay, I'm in this to make money, and I made some money last week. So I was like, you know what? I'm out.
Props to you, man.
I'll reassess next week and see if I want to get back in. But I was just like, it was too stressful. I'm not a day trader. This last week was very stressful. And I just was like, you know what? I'm selling everything and I'll take my profits and run.
Agreed. My friend's trying to get me to do Bitcoin and stuff like that.
I'm in Bitcoin. Since November, I've turned into.
Tiff, were you playing around with all this GameStop shit?
Nope.
I just want to know if I was the only. I felt like it's a black person thing. We don't play these white people
Tiff,
games.
I gotta know what's.
I like my money.
Yeah, Tiff, I felt like this was a lot of white people games. Tiff, we was all like, nah.
Tiff, good. I gotta know what do you would you buy into MOE?
Nothing.
Nothing? Really?
Show Tiff what she bought in MOE.
You bought MOE. Come on. Come on.
That is like the GameStop. Like a few weeks ago, you would have called Mo Harkless the GameStop of the stock market.
100%.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, he is a GameStopper. Yeah.
He's absolutely a GameStopper.
Fed says Sedano is just doing a shtick now. I can guarantee you, Sedano texts me and he gets fucking pissed. Like he curses me out in text. Like it's not just a shtick. Like I love Sedano. We're friends. Like that is my friend. Like truly a good friend of mine. But when we be going at it on the timeline, like we legit like be going at it. He be like, "You motherfucker," blah blah blah. He texts me all the time. Like it's not a shtick. We legit disagree on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And he's always wrong, and he's a dick. Fuck you, Sedano. You're carrying water for the fucking NBA, and it's a shit season. It's stupid, and they should have never fucking played it this way. And I know you get paid by the fucking NBA, so you need this shit. It's fucking ridiculous that the Heat have had to play this many games with fucking Tyler.
God.
Yeah. Wow. Fuck you, Sedano.
His eyes look so
That's
black.
my favorite one.
Oh my God!
Like he texted me earlier, like, "You're the worst." No, you're the worst, Sedano. Because if Sedano wasn't getting paid by ESPN and was on local Miami radio, he'd be railing against the fact that the Heat had to play so many games with 8-man rosters, where the fucking Grizzlies were like, "Well, we're just going to postpone the first quarter of our season until we get right."
It's bullshit. If the Heat had postponed like 4 or 5 of those games, we'd be in a totally different discussion right now.
That's the thing.
Alf, I feel like you just said all that so you could say Sedano text you.
That is
It's a
another
little bit of
reason.
name dropping. ESPN name dropping.
And the other day, I said I admitted on Twitter that I was binging New Girl, and Izzy Gutierrez DM'd me and told me the best episodes to watch.
Oh, Izzy liked it?
Is he really?
Another name drop.
Oh.
Listen,
I'm gonna retry it. If Izzy liked it, then I'm gonna retry it.
I'm very plugged in to the sports scene in South Florida.
I see these good gets. I see the gets you be getting on this show. It's
Come
good,
on,
man.
Chris. Chris, you saw me at the last Lebatard Brothers show. The little thing you guys did. I'm out here. I'm hobnobbing with the fucking big wigs. I know you motherfuckers.
I invited you to that thing.
You got me VIP access.
Yeah, I know. So you're acting like you were in the door. I was like, I got you in there.
The best part about that was like Mike Ryan saw me like, "How the fuck did you get in?" and then the best thing is
I
like,
remember that.
most people like bring like their girlfriend or something. I bought my man cheese.
Wasn't it? I thought wasn't Ethan there too? You went there.
Ethan had his own
okay.
invite,
Okay.
but Ethan didn't bring me as his +1.
You
gave me and a +1.
Yeah.
I didn't bring my girl. I brought my dog
Ethan-
cheese.
Yeah, Alf wasn't one of Ethan's reasons.
Oh.
I brought my man cheese from the hood. Like, hey, cheese. You like Lebatard? He's like, yeah, nigga, I like Lebatard. He's like, let's go. I'm like, let's go. And I brought my man.
VIP, bro.
Yeah, I brought
We're
my
gonna have to
fucking
hit him
little-
with a drip drive.
Brass is getting got a trigger finger. You got a happy trigger finger. Is that
I
how you
mean,
say that?
it's
I
been a
like to
while,
say that.
Chris. I mean, come on, man.
Alf, the chat is calling this a name drip drop.
You got the name for the show now.
I'm dropping names.
Yeah,
But I also, you know how that's what
I'm just waiting for
trying
Alf
to say
to call it. Really,
how real I am. Cody was like, yo, you VIP. Come to the Lebatard Brothers sit. And I was like, yo, I'm bringing my dude from the hood.
my
cheese.
what? My
My
from the hood.
Cheese.
Shit.
My little Peruvian gangster friend. We coming out here. And I was like, Roy, where are you at? He was like, I'm over here. And I went over to see Roy, and I was so drunk, I knocked over like a table full of drinks. And then they turned around and looked at me. I was like, bitch, what you gonna do about it? And they were like, oh.
What you gonna do with it?
And
What you gonna do
Roy was
with
like,
it?
oh my God. He's like, we could take a picture, but you have to leave this area. And I left.
Yeah.
So it's just Alf story time now.
I mean, anytime you want. Alf.
Gianni, edit the pod.
Look at the chat.
I'm too scared of Alf to just quit it on my own.
Anytime
I'll hit you
I'm
with a hard network drop. Drip drop.
someone just said best content ever. Like, why?
Old.
I've made an ass out of myself out of 2 straight Lebatard Brothers events. So Stop inviting me.
Dude, I hope we can do another one soon. I'll definitely invite you.
Chris, come on, let's go.
I got everybody. Everybody here can come.
Hell yeah.
No, Brass is like, Chris, end it.
Oh,
I don't care. Listen, I'm good. I'm here all goddamn night. I gotta edit this afterwards.
Why would you have to edit? What's wrong with anything we said?
I gotta type shit, man. Like I got work to do. Like it's gonna take like a solid hour after this. You're gonna be like, click bed.
I'm going to the last Lebatard Brothers event before this one. I was hanging out with Izzy like the whole night to like fucking 3-4 o'clock in the morning.
Friend of the show.
And I'm not gonna give you guys details on that one, but that was a wild fucking night.
whoa.
Yeah.
Hey now.
It was we had a good, and that's what to this day me and Izzy.
I'm gonna text Izzy right now and ask for details.
Whoa.
That's my dog. Yes.
What happened with you and Alf that night?
Whoa.
No, not me and Izzy. I wish I looked like that.
I thought. Whoa.
All right, Frankie, go to bed.
Frank is like, I didn't go to the liquor store for this.
I did. I literally went to the liquor store at halftime on the live stream.
Someone
That
said,
was great.
sounds like Alf and Izzy had some heat beat. Bro, I am not nearly attractive enough
Baby.
to get Izzy's attention. Baby.
Do you guys go with the 2 Advil and water like strategy to
Yes.
to avoid the hangover? I know
Yes.
it's bad for the liver. Save it, chat. I get
It's
it. I
bad.
know Advil's
Listen, it's bad for the
liver.
liver. I've heard
Isn't drinking
people
bad
say
for the
that.
liver?
Right.
Yes, of course it is. But like I've heard people say that the Advil is bad for the liver. I haven't YouTubed that. It's like I haven't like looked up blackfish because I like going to SeaWorld.
But you know what's
I'm
also
going to avoid that
you know
entirely.
what's also bad? A terrible hangover. So I'd rather
Agreed.
If
Thank
I
you,
have to have a
Chris.
bad thing, I'm gonna just have some liver thing that I won't know about till I'm 80.
My man, I'm terrified to know what the fuck that is that they're
Knock
talking
on wood.
about. But like, I absolutely take a couple Advil before bed. I don't know about
Who
you,
wants to
Al.
live
Not
that?
every night, just when I'm like hammered and I'm like, this is gonna be a rough morning. That's when you
Yep.
pop the Advil.
It works every goddamn time. I do it.
Yep.
You know what I'm mad at? I finally read the private chat.
Writing
Finally?
for the last hour and 22 minutes.
Please
Bro,
don't.
I've been telling you guys, like, once Cody wants to end it. Like, what? Why are you guys like?
Because Cody
following
doesn't
my
host the
lead?
show, man. You host the
Man.
show. We have to
The
follow
whole
you.
And if
damn
you've
time.
noticed, I've been like blinking like 3 times.
He's gonna give him Morse code. Save me.
You're like a hostage.
Man, Al.
You don't have to read the chat, by the way. Please don't read my
Most people are like, you guys
Don't read it out loud.
Well, there's another question in the chat. And
No,
I'm like,
no, there's
why are you
nothing else
guys
in the
making
chat.
more questions in the chat? We've been here for fucking 2 hours.
Chris has been a hostage for the last hour.
No, I'm good.
That's what he keeps doing that. Like, oh, I'm good. I want to hang out. I want to do this. Like, stop being a people pleaser, Chris.
We're on the air. So I
Look
can't-
at him when he says it. He's like, yo, no, I'm good.
I am. When this camera turns off, I am going to be irate. No, I'm kidding. I am going to send a strongly worded email to whoever booked me. Who's your booker? Oh, it's Al.
Me.
Yeah, right.
Strongly
I'm
worded
like-
email.
Honestly, I'm drinking. I'm going to fuck. Like, once we end this thing,
Listen,
I'm going to go take a piss, take my
I think
dog
last
for a
time
walk.
I got hit up by that
This is like the 7th one that I thought was the last one.
I'm ending the broadcast.
Chris is
That's
so
right.
pissed. Chris is so pissed.
Fuck
That he's got
Hassan
that,
Whiteside.
like he's
And you
fucking his like super
and I'm-
good Don Julio
And I'm
stash.
too nice that I will just sit here with you guys until
We just got more viewers.
It could be
You are too nice.
It could be 6 a.m. here, and I'll just still be sitting here.
You are
Okay.
too nice, Chris.
What I want to do before we go is I want to discuss Joe Biden's plans for racial equity.
What the fuck?